yeah.
Here, what's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of This and That, the podcast. In the building tonight, we have a few members, possibly two members of the MIDAS Inc. That's including Ego, my co-host, Ego the Prince in the building. I got Zero
You're
King in the building, and I got Jay Paradise in the motherfucking building. What's poppin',
aka Mr.
was good.
fucking Nacho in the house.
Mr. Nacho? Here you go. Let's get it.
Was good. Thank you for having us.
You already know, man. We can't have a show without Midas being on the fucking podcast, man. Come on now. I know the deal. You know what time it is, man. Anyway, you just give me one quick second while I just share this link. Have everybody come pull up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know? Y'all could do the same too. Share that link too. You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter. If y'all do, y'all don't. People gonna tune in regardless. They're gonna see it. But anyway,
That's a fact.
let's get straight to business. Haven't heard from Midas Inc. in a long time since 2K20. Well, since the ending of 2K23. No, bullshit. Since the end of 2K22. This EFED shit we do in the GW. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But what's good with it?
Well, what it is, they took a hiatus, took a little break. They had to get the stuff together. Everybody was doing their own thing on the side.
So you
But now everybody's coming back. Everybody's getting back on the grind. It's go time. Let's talk about it. So what's up?
Let's talk about
What
it.
you guys got planned?
Yeah,
What's the next move?
what's the word with Midas? Like what we doing with Midas? Like since we haven't heard from y'all since 2K22, it's possibly the ending of 2K22. Yeah, just like I remember we had some bullshit drama with another brand, niggas dip, and they went over there and y'all found out the motherfuckers was buying views and they weren't booking y'all like that. I was supposed to get booked because y'all was some superstars up in here, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, y'all just disappeared. We grew, and now y'all back. So what about it? Let's talk about it. What we gonna see? Some promos or anything like that? You know what I mean?
Well, what we got going on for the people who's came back so far, we got Wonderboy that came back. He should be heading towards Gator Croc's direction for that
Okay.
title. We
Okay.
got Zero King. He's in the building right now. He's heading towards King Ace for that title. And then Magic is heading for the heavyweight championship against
Undisputed.
Keith Jackson.
Let's
As
go.
far as Nacho, which we also have in the building, he hasn't made his debut return yet, but we can talk to him, see, what he has in store for the future.
Word up.
Well, shit, young Nacho in the house, and
Talk to
Nacho
us.
Nacho gotta be able to dip his chips everywhere. These chips ain't just for the Lord. These,
Pause. But I get it.
come on.
I
The
feel
pause,
you.
the pause thing I never got. I'm from a different era. Nacho
I
don't
got you. I
understand
mean,
this.
the thing with pause is it's like it's a New York thing. That's just gonna be forever since like the early 2000s up to
Mm.
well now. You know what I mean? It's a New York thing, so I get it. Maybe maybe you forgot about the New York love and how we do it, but
Nah, in my era, there was no. I'm telling you, like I came up with Mike Tyson telling motherfuckers that he gonna fuck him in the ass and he gonna make them love him.
that this is true. This is
You
true.
know what I'm saying? Like so, like that's what I'm saying. Like
He's gonna eat your children. I
yeah,
remember that.
you know what I mean. So like I don't know. Like I never really got it. Only when Diddy started doing that shit that everybody started. Cause yeah, Diddy around. Your pause.
Pause. No Diddy, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm
So
saying. So now we took the pause to straight what it needed to be, which is the no Diddy.
right. Boy, it makes more sense with the no Diddy because that was, if anything, that's the biggest flamer that we have in the world right now in entertainment. That boy Wonderboy and he's out here wondering. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Wonderboy's different though. Wonderboy's just a beautiful,
He,
beautiful soul that does this thing. He not trying to hide and be something that he's not.
that's correct. Yeah, that's accurate. That makes a lot of sense, and that's shout out to you for defending that because a lot of people don't understand. Like
Facts.
I remember when 2K22 when we first saw Wonderboy, like he I don't think he wanted to be like active because he probably thought that people was gonna like talk shit and be like, yo, what is this gay shit and all that, and that was the time where we could say shit like, yo, don't be a fucking faggot, you know what I mean? And niggas would get offended by that shit nowadays because you can't tell people that they faggots because it's like the worst thing. It's like calling a Jew a kike or fucking. It's just wild.
Yeah, yeah, it's bad.
Everybody's soft. Yeah, it's soft. Everybody's
It's
soft
bad.
now. Like I don't understand. Like I don't give a fuck because when I be streaming my Fight Club shit, shout out to everybody who showed up last night too in that Fight Club. When I be doing my Fight Club shit, I be fucking wilding. I be like, yo, fuck this faggot, or fuck this bitch, or look at these bitches go in. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mean it like on some, like
It's not
homophobic
disrespect.
way.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
disrespectful
There's no
or
hate
the words
towards
that
it.
were
right,
derogatory. It's not derogatory. It's just in good fun. Like when
right,
motherfuckers go to baseball games or football games, the motherfuckers will fight
right.
in the stands, and then after that, it's all good. Nobody's mad. Everybody's going to work. They give
Yeah,
each other's big. You know what I'm saying?
with a
Like
black eye
so.
and all that.
Yeah, so it's all in good fun and how we do, especially with the sport that we in. It's like a physical sport.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know what
man.
I
Yeah,
mean?
talking about that with the physical sports shit, right? So, like, how do y'all feel about the whole how you can make your own call now and like this EFED shit is like taking off where now it's like this is actual like an actual living like a profession type shit because a lot of motherfuckers be creating and they go hard with their creations and now it's like you're getting known. You know what I'm saying? Like ego's known all over Facebook. I'm known all over Facebook and shit. Like everybody's like, yo, I know who DBD is. I know who Ego the Prince is. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, y'all pretty soon gonna get to that level too because if y'all put in the work like we put in the work where we promote our shit and just show everybody the content that we be putting out. Like, how do y'all feel about that? Like, you know, the way it looks because it's like really is really like you're kind of getting a little famous, but you're only famous within the community of the people who fuck with it. You get what I mean? So talk to me about that. How do y'all feel about that?
Well, to be honest, for me, it don't bother me. I'm more of a person that likes to be behind the scenes, not in front.
Oh, you don't want to be like you don't want to be in the main focus, right? You don't want to paparazzis and all that shit.
Yeah, nah, I ain't really into. I'm not a big
And
part
yeah,
of that. But
Yeah, that's Zero King speaking.
I know.
yeah,
So basically you don't put your shit out there so motherfuckers can go ahead and steal your shit because we got those motherfuckers out here
oh,
stealing shit.
definitely,
They be
definitely.
stealing. They see you. They like right now, for example, when you came out with the whole Vegeta shit, the whole fucking Saiyan outfit. You know what I mean? Like that's different. Ain't nobody did that shit
Yeah,
before.
of
And
course.
as soon as you came out with that shit, a lot of motherfuckers like, yo, that shit is fire. I think I want to be a fucking Saiyan. And I'm like, yo, why you on the niggas nutsack like that? Like, can a nigga just have his own
Especially with
creation and
all,
But
fucking
but that right there, that's the part y'all got to learn how to embrace.
right,
I embrace it. I embrace
That's
my
what I
fans.
say. What I
Because as
Look,
call
you
it,
get as you get
what
bigger
I
and
call them
bigger,
DVD.
as you get bigger and bigger, it gets even worse.
look.
And
With
if
my
you don't
last
learn to
promo,
love and respect that shit now as admiration and people just wanting to admire, and that's their way of appreciation. And like I know, like what they say is like copying. Someone copying someone is the the something form of I
it's like a
forgot
form
the
of
saying.
appreciation. I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah.
It's like
It's a saying.
they acknowledging your work, but like the thing I don't have a problem with people acknowledging your work and like taking your shit. Like to me, I told people all the time, yeah, I come up with matches, I come up with different shit, and if you take it, you take it. But at least the least you can do for taking my shit is going out on your shit and being like, yo, you know what? Shout out to my man's DBD for putting me on to this because if it wasn't for him, I would not even know about this type of shit. You get what I'm saying? I expect that niggas should do that same shit with y'all. Like when they
But
come out,
but
when they
it's
come
it
out with some shit.
but it's the wax off, wax on shit like that Miyagi shit. Like they still learning how to do that. All they doing is just copying and emulating, copying and pasting, copying and pasting. So until they don't learn to not copy and paste and come out their original shit. And you're
Right.
watching them the whole time. So you're Mr. Miyagi. So you're watching them the whole time. And when they finally come out and they come out with their own shit, they gonna come to you like, yo, look, you're gonna be already there. Like, yo, bro, you see, that's what I was waiting for.
Facts. Facts.
But like I was gonna say is, honestly, it doesn't bother me because at the end of the day, with like my last promo, I made it known like I need new haters because all my last ones became fans. So it, like I said, it don't bother me at all.
I hear you. It bothers me though, because if you don't acknowledge the fact that you got that shit from me, then I'm gonna be tight. I'm gonna expose you. You feel me?
No, and as you should, but know that you're doing that to the people who eventually is a part of your kingdom who you are trying to raise. They just don't know how or what direction to go, so they waiting for you. So that's why I say like that's why like when I acknowledge it, I embrace it, and then I see where it goes. And then if I see someone like try to hate, then I just cut it off. And then once you cut it off, what happens? They just gonna starve out
Yeah, yeah, they
and cease
starving.
to exist. They're gonna cease to
Yeah, I
exist.
agree. I
That's what
agree.
Ego said. Ego's like, yo, let them copy because those are my children at the end of the day because they know where they got it from. But just don't take exactly everything like T for T type. You know what I mean? That shit just upsets me. I don't know.
Yeah, but if they
Just
don't do it,
make
if they don't
add
do
your
it, then
twist.
Way too many of
yeah, if they
those.
don't do it, then we don't try to make it better.
That's facts.
It's like,
Try to
oh
get
shit,
them to
yeah, it's like, oh shit,
add
there's
like
room
a
for improvement.
twist to it. Yeah, to see make them, do their own version, their own style of the type of outfits or even move sets. But like you were saying, like they kind of like become fans and they look up to you and want to be like you. So that's actually the good side of it. But I also understand what they're both saying as far as like, yo, if you're not gonna give the credibility. But sometimes like everyone has their own blueprint, their own style, so you kind of figure out, where they got that from or who they copied it off of. But I was gonna ask you guys, like Zero, I know you fighting King A soon, but the heavyweight championship, how you feel about that? How you feel about King Ace? Feel like he's the fake champion, the fake king, 'cause he barely drops promos, he's not all there. Like he's the champion, the world champion, but no one even knows his name. You know what I'm saying? Like they call him a paper champ. How you feel about that?
Well, should I say more? Like you said it all already. At the end of the day, it's
Yeah,
like
let's.
He's a paper
paper
champ. I
is
get it.
like
I get
paper is what paper is. Like I don't know what else to say. Like
I mean, it's either paper or plastic, so you know what I'm saying. Like, it's really not a
it.
stretch.
either or, it's like it's still the same to me.
But
Still,
I remember speaking to you once. You said before when you retired the first time, I believe you left as Intercontinental Champion, right?
this is true.
Do you want to address something about that, or you want to feel like just let it in the past, or maybe down the line, would you like your rematch? Like
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. Because again, I left right when I was right when I became intercontinental. So it's like I left before I even got to start. So I definitely
I
want to finish
understand.
that.
I feel you. Same kind of question for Nacho. When you left as a tag team champion. So one is a two-headed question. Would you see a return of Nacho? And two, if you do return, would you try to head back for the tag team titles, or are you trying to move past that, more doing like a singles run, maybe heavyweight shot? What you thinking?
Listen, I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm part of one of the coolest fucking factions there is, right? So Nacho could do whatever the fuck he want, right? So that's what the fuck Nacho gonna do. He just gonna. Can I curse on this?
Yeah, go ahead. Speak your
Yeah, cause
mind.
cause this is my man's. This is my man. This family's. You know what I mean? We give respect and we show respect. So that's first. And second, shit. I don't want no old shit. We trying to do some new shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't think of the past. We don't care the past. That's why all of of Midas is just perfect, right? Because all of us think differently. And
Yep.
I'm like the oddball, and I'm just like, nah, let's do something new. You know what I'm saying? See, what they were all trying to do was trying to get us to fight amongst each other and give us all different type of managers and blah blah blah. Listen, Midas is Midas, and Midas is coming as a whole. And if you can't handle that, then respectfully, just tell us. And you know what I'm saying? We'll work with you how we could work with you. But if we can't, then we can't. No hard feelings, because that's kind of like what was happening in a lot of places. Everybody was just bumping heads, and then they was like, I'm like, yo, bro, we don't even have the same rules. We're not thinking like y'all. So when it comes to wrestling, bro, I just wanted to just like do some Wolfpack shit and just like start jumping people and just fucking motherfuckers up in the back of the lockers. I don't give a fuck about no titles right now.
Word.
I'll show you.
Just talking about titles too, right? I appreciate y'all for hitting me up when y'all wasn't around, and I won my first world title.
Let's go.
Right?
Oh yeah.
I remember Jay Paradise, also known
That
as Nacho. He hit
that was
me.
well deserved and fucking past due, bro.
Hell yeah, it was way past due. It
So
was like,
respect
damn,
to you,
these
my
niggas,
brother.
like this nigga, yeah, I appreciate you for that. I was like, damn, niggas is really watching, son. Like, that's what's up, bro. I appreciate that shit. Cause yo, I let it be known that I was world champ. And a lot of niggas knew that I was champ, but that's when the hate started. Everybody's like, oh, but you ain't no champ. And
But
then
that's
the
when
hate and I
our
went on
love
a
came.
break.
You know what I'm saying? That's when Midas love came because he was like, nah, we know what it's like. We get it, bro. Like, bro, fuck all the title shit. At the end of the day, what's the stats about? Check that out.
Facts,
Forget about the
facts.
titles. And so we could fit to the bowl. Then for now on, bro, I only want to have legendary matches. Everybody
That's
talking
real.
about titles. Everybody talking about titles. But what about these matches, bro? I'm seeing all these title matches and they're lame as fuck.
That's facts. And you know what's crazy? When these niggas win titles and shit, the majority of motherfuckers, they like nobody even knows that they're champs. You feel me? Like nigga, like when you're the champ, you're supposed to let it be known. Like, dude, I'm the fucking greatest of all time. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. When you come
eh,
down with you could come down with some hoes with you, bro. You don't got no bitches, no nothing,
like
bro. Like
nothing,
what
nothing,
you coming out
nothing.
with the same shits that you came with on Tuesday. Bro,
Right.
you a champ today.
hmm
But
That's what I'm saying.
they
Like,
don't.
shout out, yeah, shout out to all the motherfuckers out there like behind their belts. You know what I'm talking about, King Ace. Because I see y'all niggas out here, y'all have champions, but when y'all win the titles, y'all everywhere. But then all of a sudden, when you get in time to defend your shit, you ain't nowhere to be found. Like you're not even mentioned. You know what I mean? Like nobody even knows where that belt's at. It's like, yo, what happened to that belt? Oh, this guy got it. That's right. And it's like, why you hiding? Like, dude, you're supposed to be a fighting champ. You worked hard to get that shit, so now fight for it. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. I don't know.
That's facts.
Shout out to
Defend
Ego the
that
Prince
shit.
though, because Alexander Valentine right now is cooking on Fight Club. That man got 3 titles. He got the tag team. He got the Fight
Triple
Club
crown
heavyweight,
and the
and he
triple
got the
crown.
Triple Crown. My son is a fucking Grand Slam already, and that hardly
And
been
now
done.
we're trying to
Shout out
bring
to
them in.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get y'all on Fight Club, man. I'm trying to get y'all to call some motherfuckers out, man. I'll put y'all on. You already know. I got no problem putting niggas on. I only put people
Wow,
on that
that's the
like
case.
they are active, like call people out and shit, because I don't really like booking people if they ain't like active. It's like I need to know that I got permission to use your call. You know what I mean? Like if I don't, then I can't book you. You know what I mean? It's like motherfuckers out the other days. I was like, yo, I ain't gonna mention no names, but I told the nigga I was like, yo, let me get your shit so I can, somebody called you out. Motherfuckers like, yo, I don't even have my nigga up. I'm like, word. He was like, so I'm like, just give me anyone that you got from any other company. I don't care. Just give me the tag. He's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna get you one when I get home. I'm like, why I gotta wait for you to get home? And like, you ain't gonna make it to the show then. You know what I mean? So he knows what I'm talking about. If he listening, he knows who you are.
Well, you didn't? Did you download get the other guy, the other version of mine?
I got Zero King and I got Magic and Wonderboy. I don't got Nacho though.
Nacho's not up yet.
Oh, okay, that's why. And
He's on
talking
vacation. He's
and about
training.
that, who makes these guys? You guys make your own dudes, or
Yeah, they
y'all go to
make
the
their own
professor?
characters.
Gotcha.
Zero King is mostly Zero King and me. We do the stuff, but like they put have the inputs of their own characters, like of the style or whatever they want, and then
Right.
we just kind of do it for them.
Gotcha. So basically, the way y'all dress and the way y'all come out representing y'all whatever y'all is that y'all representing, that's basically y'all your own ideas,
Yeah,
and
they
y'all
coming up
just
with their own ideas,
gotcha,
and then me and
Yes.
Zero put it to light. But I
gotcha.
gotta give Zero the credit because he be coming up with some crazy stuff, and we don't use like images. We use images from the game, not
Yeah,
from
everything you see is
downloading them.
custom, completely custom.
Completely custom. That's fire.
Like the
So,
gauntlet and everything, that was him who created that.
That's fire.
The big red boots last year, that was him.
Oh, word. With them big
Yeah,
Mickey Mouse boots.
Yo,
yeah.
Zero, yo, Zero.
yeah.
Hey, your mic is going
Oh, my
crazy.
bad, my bad. How about now?
You
Nah,
good? You
hell no,
still you
that's
can
not
still
good.
hear it. I can still hear it, but I can hear you too though.
There you go.
Yeah, kind
Nah,
of. I ran into a fan, my bad.
we love you though. You know the vibes. There you go.
Yeah, honestly, the
So
ideas usually come from them, and I just put it on paper.
until he
You
fix
almost
until he
had it. Try to
fixes
fix it.
until he fixes that issue. When we gonna see Nacho come out? When we gonna see the real J Paradise come out here and start fucking niggas up,
I'm gonna be
put in that
honest,
work?
bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like when it comes to this side of businessman, I leave that shit all into like Prince and like me and Prince come up with it together, and
I got
it's
you.
just yeah.
I got you. So what's so let's talk about it. Where you get your inspiration from, like to make your own. Like you're definitely a fan of wrestling and shit. So who's the guy that or the guys that made you like the guy who you are? You know what I mean? Like what? Like my shit. Like for me, instead my example is like I'm Stone Cold mixed with Roman, mixed with a little bit of fucking I don't know Hollywood Hogan type shit. Like because I'm on that arrogant shit, but I am a
You know,
beast too. So.
nah, bro. That's why I fuck with you, bro. Cause me and you like I get your spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's
Uh-huh.
intense, but it's intense for a purpose.
Yeah, it's like I have to play my character according to the way I have my mindset on him. Like that's what I'm trying to give everybody. You get what I'm saying? Like so, if I'm out here acting and talking like Roman, then best believe my motherfucker like he's putting in work like Roman. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And
That's what's got to be. So like that, I get in the same kind of mind frame. Prince and my brother, like they deal with the character because like for a while I didn't actually do it at all. I wasn't even playing no type of video game type shit. I was just on some like regular grind shit. And I was
right,
fucking around with the social media and the Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And
You still
then
smoking?
I'm doing that shit right now.
Oh, let's get it. I've been sober for like 3 weeks, actually 4.
Man,
Cheers.
God bless, bro. God bless. You know.
Nah, I don't. It's not because I want to. It's because I have no choice. I ain't
No,
got no
I don't.
plug on it.
My thing is, I just it don't murk. It's a journey, so I just say God bless because you know, like let God be with you on your journey type shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Bless it.
I appreciate that. Not for sure. I mean,
That's
I've
for
been
real,
coming.
bro.
I ain't gonna hold you though because I've been coming out with some like ideas. Like lately, I've been like, "Yo, hold up, I'm gonna think of this," and then I thought of this, and I'm like, "Yo, this shit, I'm cooking right now." But I'm pretty sure if I was stoned, I probably wouldn't think about shit like that. I'll probably be on some like, let me get you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
And
I want to ask the son that you asked us earlier. You said
shoot,
you said like what is Midas like? You know, like what is like what are we like, right? So, I feel like Midas is like the House of Dragons, right?
ooh, let's
Meaning
talk
like
about it.
so we're not worried about nobody, but because you know we gonna do what we gonna do, win or lose type shit, right?
Yeah,
But
dynasty already.
but like Midas itself like that's the only thing that could destroy Midas type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right. The only thing that could destroy Midas is Midas.
exactly.
I like it.
You know what I mean? So now I got a question for you,
Shoot.
cause you a legend, bro.
This so let's go. I like it.
What do you feel like Midas should have in the future? Like, what do you see for Midas?
Honestly, what I see from y'all, man, is like y'all different. Yeah, like y'all swagged out, right? Not only y'all swagged out, but like y'all like y'all beasts, like all of y'all. You feel me? Like it's like not one member, even Wonderboy. You get what I'm saying? And like a lot of people look at it like, yo, that's crazy. Like how they got like somebody like, but we're not even thinking like we're thinking beyond that. It's like, so what? To let the nigga be whoever he is, like whatever he wants to be, that's on him. But the thing is, you mad because you can't beat him. You get what I'm
And
saying? So it's like
that character's energy is intense,
it's
bro.
different. Yeah, it's different. It's very
You know what
different.
I mean?
Yeah, no,
That's
it's
a
different. And
that and it's a wrestler, bro. That fucking character wrestles, bro. That's not like just a talking character, bro. That character wrestles
nah,
with
for
the
real.
best, bro. Like, come on.
The thing about y'all that I want to say is like that I noticed is like you could team up any one of y'all could team up with each other and y'all could dominate the tag team division type shit because y'all all have different styles and different styles when y'all team up is what makes a powerful team. You get what I'm saying? It's not like you have two strikers or two fucking technicians or two fucking high flyers, whatever the fuck they have. You're like, y'all different. Like you see, right now you probably be like a striker type shit, and then you team up with somebody who's like a high flyer technician type shit. You know what I mean? And that works. Then you got like a powerhouse like Magic, because Magic looks like he's the big dude. Like he's like the muscle.
Yeah, he's
You
like
get
the
what I'm
Brock
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Lesnar,
but you know what
Yeah,
the
he's like
problem?
the
You know what the
Batista,
problem?
the
Yeah,
Evolution.
you know what
right.
the problem is with Midas is that we all train the same. So like from the smallest to the biggest guy, all could do the same moves.
That's fire. Yep, that's fire. I ain't gonna hold you because I don't take people's moves and shit, but like I see shit that y'all do, and I'm like, oh word, bet. Like, all right, I don't. Let me put an example of something that I'm talking about. So you know how right now you come out and you hit me with a combination where your combo ender is like a two move combo ender. So it's like you hit me with like a spinning neck breaker that will land as a DDT type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be like punch, kick, uppercut, DDT, neck breaker. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's different.
it's always a 3-way.
It's always like it's like a
Yeah.
combination on top of a combination. So it's like that's fire. And I took that from Ego because I seen the Ego been doing that a lot. There was a lot of motherfuckers that been cheesing, and I'm like, how the fuck is this motherfucker always winning matches like this? And even when he comes with a fresh new character, like he still gets to win. Meanwhile, he has no momentum, and then, like that she used to always get me. And then I started noticing them like yeah moves, and I'm like, oh, this is why
Because what we
motherfuckers
were
get away.
saying, we build our characters because we actually fight up with our characters like PvP.
Right?
So
Yeah,
we build
yeah.
it to our style, like how
Right.
we like to fight. So everybody has a whole unique, different style because everybody likes different types of wrestlers.
Well, lately from last year, from when I won the world title to now, I've been taking like at least when the game drops, I take at least a week before I give you a real like my real update. You get what I'm saying? Like I'll let you like I'm not gonna be on the show until my guy's done. So I'm taking like a whole week, literally, to make my dude. Shout out to Demon X and Ego because y'all were there. I used to stream my shit on the lower private stream on the Discord. Y'all saw how I do it.
Yeah.
And it took me a while. The last thing I focus on is the attire. You get what I'm saying? And Xbox fucked us this year because Xbox, they had that glitch where you couldn't fucking upload nothing to the
Yo,
Oh
CC and
yeah, in the
shit.
beginning
listen,
of
yo, listen,
Yeah.
the
listen, listen, listen. I don't want to disrespect you on your podcast, my brother. I love
Go
you.
ahead.
No, no disrespect, but you fucked yourself when you decided to buy an Xbox.
The thing is, yeah, the thing with the Xbox though, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. The thing with the Xbox is, it was a movement. When before this 2K shit started happening, I used to fuck with like NBA 2K. I used to fuck with Madden, and all my friends that like I used to game with, like at night, I used to come out of work at night, and I used to fucking rock with them niggas at till like 4 in the morning, and everybody was on Xbox. I'm talking about Zay, Bones, A Dot, Joe, everybody, put it like
I
that,
bet
everybody.
I bet you all the motherfuckers now got PlayStation 5.
Oh yeah, they're on PC actually. They're on PC and
Oh
PlayStation
yeah,
4.
yeah,
Well, A
yeah.
Dot, A Dot got A Dot got both. A Dot got all
Shout,
three of them shits.
yeah,
So
shout out to our PC brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, word. The only thing
that's a
I don't
vibe.
like about PC motherfuckers though is y'all be cheesing. Everybody who got a PC out there, I know y'all be fucking cheesing in that fucking Call of
Yeah,
Duty and all that shit.
that's why they got that shit because it's just make it so easy.
It is easy for them to get kills and shit. But the thing I want to do is I want to fuck with y'all in that GTA shit. So hopefully by GTA 6,
We
I'll have a
actually on GTA
PlayStation.
right now.
Yeah, I know. I see y'all. But like this is what I'm saying. Once I think when GTA 6 comes out, I might transfer over and become a Sony guy because I'm so NY. You know,
You feel
But
me?
we're
I
trying
feel
to
you.
get you to transfer over before then.
I should have been on that. But you know, the thing is, like, that's the thing. That's why you hardly see me gaming because I don't have nobody to game with because everybody's not on PlayStation. Everybody's not on Xbox no more. Everybody's on PlayStation or PCs. You know, and it's like, damn. So the only game I could really rock with y'all in is pretty much fucking like Call of Duty or
Fortnite.
Fortnite. I don't really play Fortnite because I hate that whole building shit. Like that's to me
No,
that
you
shit
don't
is
have
lame.
you don't have to do that shit, bro. You don't have to do
You
that
don't
shit.
do that no more.
I just got into Fortnite, bro. And honestly, bro, like I'm not gonna talk shit because I think that game used to suck, and I used to talk mad shit about it. But I'm gonna say that it don't suck.
I'm gonna
Bet.
hold
All
you
right.
right there and stop that conversation from even happening because Fortnite is like Xbox. It needs to never happen.
So what about PUBG? Y'all don't fuck with PUBG?
What is that?
Yeah, y'all don't fuck with it. PUBG's it's like Fortnite, but it's like more militant shit. It's more like Call of Duty type shit, but it's exactly like Fortnite. It's basically like a battle royale type shit, and you
That's
gotta get
you say
inside a
that's
circle and shit like that. Yeah, y'all don't fuck with it, right?
Nah,
Try to fuck with your mic, Justin.
that's why I don't get play. That's why I got into Fortnite because of all my friends who got only Xbox. They're like, yo, well then just play Fortnite. I'm like, yo, fuck that. Play GTA.
You know what's dope about Fortnite though? That I ain't gonna hold you. That you could play. I could play that shit on my mobile. Like I could play that shit on my phone, and I could fuck with y'all when y'all on PlayStation and shit. Like if y'all playing it, I could like hop in y'all server with my fucking phone. You know what I mean? That's dope.
Yeah, they
So
need to do that shit with everything already. You know what I'm saying?
they should do that with everything already. But you know, niggas ain't ready for that because then you gonna have cheaters and shit. Because there's always a way to cheat, and I don't play games where if you got to cheat to win, then what's the point of you buying the game? You get what I'm saying? Like you're wasting your money. Like like playing Call of Duty and you're a camper. Like why are you camping? Like you wasted $70 on a game. Sometimes even $100 because motherfuckers don't buy the regular edition anymore. Now everybody is up to date. Where I'm dropping a buck 50 on the game, and it's like why would you drop a buck 50 on the game and you're fucking doing garbage shit like that? You know what I mean? Like you're
Honestly,
taking the
bro,
fun out of the game.
I know, but honestly, bro, it's like what Toretto said, bro, in Fast and the Fury. It don't matter if it's a mile or a quarter inch. A win's a win, bro.
A win's a win. I hear you. That's how I feel about when I'm competing in this EFED shit. A win's a win. So I tap a motherfucker out. Motherfuckers used to hate. They be like, yo, but why you always got mad submissions? I'm like, cause nigga, that's how I fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? Like when I used to fucking cook niggas in Mortal Kombat, they'd be like, "Oh, but why you always gotta pick Sub Zero? Or why you always gotta pick Jason for Voorhees?" And you know, I'm like, "So what? Like, until you
And,
beat me, I'm not gonna change my character. That's the
and you
way the
know this.
game is."
And this is something that Prince always told me. Everybody knows my ego, but I know my Prince. That motherfucker always told me he'd be like, "Yo, bro, watch this shit." So we watch and we do this shit right, and we you know, just support at first. You know, we don't try to overextend and act like, oh, we know what the fuck we doing. We learn the shit first, and so while we're doing that, you notice things and stuff like that. And so as we watching that shit, we realize like, oh shit, bro, like
Yeah,
it's not really. you can't really determine nothing about the character. It's really about how you do your promos.
That's
So
true too.
now, so now once I watch and Prince would be like, "You see, I told you," and then he goes, "Watch this now," and then he start talking and he start boom boom, and so once he start engaging, bro, that's when the real magic happens.
Facts.
You know what I
So
mean? Like, so
so,
that's a big part
so
of it.
you're basically saying you gotta aim then shoot, not just go ahead and shoot
Well,
like a lot of motherfuckers
yeah,
do.
well, yeah, nah, that's all right. So it's just it depends on your spirit. But what I'm saying is like what how like I that's why I say how I learned it, but that's not like how everybody's gonna do it or learn.
Right.
But for me, that's how I came in the game. Like I came in the game blessed. You know, Prince always guide me and be like, "Yo, bro, we gonna do this. You want you down?" I'm like, "Yo, bet." And he knows how I am. He just let me do what I want to do, and then he just directs me where I gotta go do that. You know what I mean? Um,
Right.
but but at the same time, we just still show respect first. That's the for us is show respect first, bro. To let everybody
100.
know, like, yo, we're humble, we're thankful to be here, and we appreciate it, and we're grateful. You know what I mean? But then when it's our turn, then we just gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
That's
just
a
now it's
fact.
our turn. There's no holding back, no none of that shit. And then after that, you know, when like for us is like there's a lot of glory in this shit, but there's a lot of loss in this shit. You still gotta be glorious in them times when you're not the one who won.
Right. No, that's true. That's why I respect about an ego too. Like he's not always dropping promos and shit. But just know when he does drop a promo, you understand and you know exactly who he is and where he coming from. You get what I'm saying? Like I noticed that he drops a promo every time, like before a big match. Like, you know what I mean? And like I see a lot of people always taking shots at him and shit. Like, yo,
Nah, and what
this
people
and
don't
that.
realize, what people don't realize about ego, you know what I'm saying, is that like, all right, so he do the promos. Not a lot of people can even catch up to the promos that the amount of promos he done did for himself and other people at the same time, right? Now, forget about the promos because the countless hours he put in
That's true.
helping other people in
Good
their
point.
shows,
Yep.
behind the scenes, you know,
Yep.
learning how to do the podcast because of our good friend DVD. Shout out to the motherfucking champ. You heard what the fuck we said,
It's
right?
right.
You know what I
It's
mean?
right.
Also showing and directing and helping his team. This like fucking like uh, at least 20 of us. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And we only probably pulled out a good 7 to 10 of us right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's been scattered because this is countless hours of
Right.
just dedication to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So like when y'all see he's slowing down with the with the promo shit, then that means he's picking up with something else. Y'all better be worried.
Well, that's the thing too, and that's a fact though. You're 100% right because that's a fact. Because a lot of people don't know is like he's a big reason that we have like if you see a dope ass arena like in GW, like something like crazy, they'd be like, "Yo, that shit is super fire." You already know that Ego has his hands in that. You get what I'm saying? Or if you see like a belt that's fire, you know that I'm behind that shit because I don't took his place when making belts. Like he taught me how to make belts and shit, but like I surpassed him.
Oh damn! That
Yeah, he knows
honestly,
that. That's why he quiet right
Shots
now.
fired. Shots fired. Shots
Poop,
yeah,
poop,
fired.
yeah,
poop.
yeah, 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 yeah. Look, I'm
Nah, I'm
gonna be
fucking around
honest,
though.
bro. I'm
I'm
gonna be
fucking
honest,
around. I
bro.
just do that to get his attention though.
Nah,
But
bro.
real talk, nah, but
You
real
earn
talk though,
you earn your right, bro.
nah, you're right
Nah,
now,
he's nice. He's
100%.
nice.
I'm nice now with it. I'm nice with it. I'm not gonna say I'm trash, but when I first started, I was like, yo, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. What is this? And then like he put me on. He was like, yo, do it like this, right? Like he secretly put me on. He was like, yo, do it like this, my nigga. Trust me. You're gonna see a difference. And then when I started doing that, I was like, oh shit. And yo,
So
now I'm like, I'm a magician with it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
can I ask you? Was that seconds, minutes? That was fucking hours worth of time
hours,
chilling. You feel what I'm saying?
hours.
Like
Yeah, of
that's what I'm
course.
saying. Like that behind the scenes part is what be crazy to me, bro.
Hmm.
So
Bro, I remember.
that's why I want to show appreciation to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how much time it is. Whether some people don't got the time to put in whatever, but they trying. And every year, everybody getting better. You can see it, bro. And you got to give appreciation to that shit too.
bro, 100%. And it's like, right? Shout out to Zero King too. He got little technical issues right now. He'll put me back though.
He's
But
here.
nah, he dipped real quick. But he'll be back. He'll be back. The thing is, right? Like he put me on to shit where like I see a lot of people they come up to him on the low and be like, "Yo, he could make a killing like bread wise. He could make some bread if he comes out and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna charge you to make your call, or like I'll make you a fucking attire and shit like that." Like he could charge motherfuckers. He could charge motherfuckers for that, but he don't. And he be blessing motherfuckers with some attires that he'd be like, "Yo, look at you now, boy. You shining." You feel me? And before they used to look like shit. They look like they came out of the template era. Like shout out to the template users too. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all know who y'all are too. Using templates. Can't be creative. If you can't be creative, I understand, but at least make an attempt to be creative. You get what I'm saying? Like don't just come out there with some garbage. If it's garbage, like if you know it's garbage, then don't put it out. You know what I'm saying? Go ask for help because you want to shine, nigga. Like
Yeah, they
we
shouldn't
came
be
a long way.
ashamed.
You
They
shouldn't be
shouldn't be
ashamed.
ashamed to ask for help.
They shouldn't.
Some of
Like, you
us
know,
out here, what we
it is
doing?
what it
This is what we
is.
do.
I don't see you make attires for females. I don't see you made attires for dudes. And I'm like, yo, this nigga's a genius. I remember one time I asked him for
But I do have my team. Zero's behind it. Like
facts,
all the
not
guys
facts,
that behind it that have the input. So it's not like I do it by myself. They do it with me.
facts. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's different because at the end of the day, I came up to you. I came up to you twice, and I was like, "Yo, I need actually three times." I was like, "I need a promo attire, something for promos," and you blessed it, and you gave me that shit within minutes. It was like done. I was like, "Got you," and I was like, I wasn't even done finishing what I was gonna say, and it's already done. You get what I'm saying? And then like the promo shit, the promo attire, fire, killed it. Then I was like, yo, I need something that says King of Violence. He came out, he gave me the crown, he gave me all this other shit. We made that faction. Um, and look at us, we shining. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo,
Take
this
over.
is like, yeah, man, like it's out there. But then you got motherfuckers like, that, you know, I'm not even mention names, but there was motherfuckers out there that used to charge the niggas like they be like, yo, send me $20 on Cash App and I got you. And I'm like, yo, you ripping niggas off for $20, bro, to still do something that is so simple. You get what I'm saying? Remember that time you made me a Deadpool shit? It was like a Halloweenish. I was like, yo, I need like a Halloween costume. I want to be Deadpool because I see that somebody got Spawn, somebody got fucking a bunch of different shit. Like this nigga came out with the fucking Avengers Iron Man shit, the Iron Man suit. I was like, this nigga got the fucking gauntlet in his hand too. I was like, yo, this
Yeah.
nigga is wilding. Then he comes out with the fucking 11s. Then he comes out with Tim's. I'm like, this nigga here,
Yeah.
I can't catch up. Like, how the fuck I'm gonna catch up to this nigga now? You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be that guy, and he's the guy. You know what I'm saying?
The Avengers and
All that.
the Gauntlet. Zero King helped me with that. He has
Yo,
a
man,
big
shout out to
input on
Zero
that
King,
one.
bro. You cooking, bro. If you come up with
Yeah.
these ideas in your head, bro, like your fucking mind is incredible, bro. Like it's
That boy don't,
fire.
and that boy don't be even having enough time to do that
You
shit
can put
neither.
it out there.
I know. I guess the baby situation. Shout out to you. That's your first time. This is your first time being a dad too, right? It's your first kid.
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations, man.
Thank
Even though
you.
I'm 3 years late, but congratulations anyway. It's love. It's all love. Little man's part of the family, so because y'all, like I said, y'all niggas family.
Thank you. Thank you.
Word,
Yes,
big
sir.
facts.
But yeah, man, like it's like you said, like Nacho said, bro, it's like you got to put in the effort and you got to put in the time, like the hours. Takes hours, takes practice. Practice
Yeah,
makes
but
perfect.
people need to realize you really don't have imagination.
Yeah, you gotta have a creative mind.
Like,
You gotta have like that shit. Gotta
yeah,
be in you. A lot of niggas don't have that shit.
And appreciation for the other your peers in this craft of ours. Because some people get so worked up in, oh, mine's is better, and bro, it doesn't matter. Here, you can have it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's like,
it's
bro,
like
don't worry
you.
about it,
It's like
bro.
you
Look
have.
what you.
It's like with the creations that I come up with and shit. It's like these guys automatically have to be main eventers because, like, y'all swagged out. You feel me? So like, and I'm pretty sure that the action is gonna be the same. It's gonna match the same energy. So it's not gonna be on some like, oh yeah, he looks good, but can he fight? And he can't fight. You know what I mean? It's like these niggas can fight too, though. You feel me? So when you come out, everybody's already like, oh shit, that's fire, son. Like, so you gotta save the best for last type shit. You can't just open the show with somebody like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
I
know.
That's
mean,
It's
true.
different.
but this is the thing, right? Like everybody think that there's a way that this is supposed to go. This shit is how we want it to be. Like that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to break the mold and try to do something different. Like you
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah. Y'all trying to break the barrier. Y'all ain't trying to y'all raising the ball. Y'all ain't trying to just set the ball. Y'all raising it. So every time y'all drop, it's like wow, you know,
Yeah, that's because every time we drop something, we feel like we can do better.
100. It's like when Zero came out with the Vegeta shit. Everybody was on the nutsack. Everybody was like, "Yo, that shit is fire. I want that." It's like, why you want that? Like, why you couldn't think of that yourself before he came out with it? You had to see it somewhere in order to be that. Like, that's corny.
Honestly, bro, he should have just did it and did everybody's in a different color and just felt like he was Frieza.
Exactly. Exactly. But that's the thing. This is where where the motherfuckers the haters, they come out and they steal your shit, and they coming out stealing your shit without you even knowing they stole it, because they
Uh,
download your call, and then all of a sudden now they got the attire because all they gotta do is just like copy and paste.
no,
You know
no,
what I'm
no.
saying?
Everybody know. But the thing is, like Zero's different. Zero, if he don't like something, he gonna express that. Me and Prince and Magic like that too, and I'm pretty sure Mills is like
Shout
that
out to
too.
Magic.
Yeah,
Yo, what
yeah,
up
that's
with
the
that
type
nigga?
of
Yo, now that you mentioned Mills, what's up with my man Mills, man? The
you you
He
Flash.
know you
working,
know
he working hard. You
yeah
know, he in
he's
another
electric.
time.
Yeah, he's electric, so he's always in all the mixes, because he's just
Copy.
electric, you know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying, like, so these motherfuckers don't understand, like, I forgot what I was gonna say, bro. That's why.
That's put the blunt down, boy. I hear you.
Oh shit!
Yeah, now, but shout out to Magic though. That's my nigga, man. Like me and that nigga, we type grew up together and shit. He's like literally like around my age. So we basically like went to school together and shit. Me, him, Zay, A Dot.
You know what's
Y'all
funny?
like yeah, y'all
All y'all
came
mo-
after type.
all y'all motherfuckers from that era still look the same though. Y'all haven't
Yeah,
aged
we
one
do.
bit.
We don't age, bro. It's that Brooklyn shit. It's like that.
Yeah,
It's like you gotta keep that mindset. I think it's all when people age and they look terrible for their age. That's because they don't know how to handle life, man.
yeah. They
Like
were too stressed,
they're too
right?
stressed. Like that shit almost got me. I ain't gonna front because I was dealing with some mental health issues and shit. But motherfuckers ain't not original. You're right. It's like at the end of the day, man. Like when you got some shit, don't use the shit as an excuse, as a fucking backbone to be like, oh, but the only reason I haven't done this is because I'm dealing with, like, nigga, nah. First of all, you shouldn't be in a mindset where you want to kill yourself, no matter how bad shit is. The only way you feel like you should feel like that is if you did some real scumbag shit and you deserve to die. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know it sounds fucked up me saying it
No,
like that,
I
but
agree. I agree.
you know what I mean? But like
But
that's the
I
only
agree in a
time you should
sense
be
because
thinking
how
like
you
that.
feel, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
because
I
like,
don't
yo,
think
I done
nobody
did
should
some
kill
wild
themselves
shit. Nah, I
neither.
gotta,
But if you feel like
you
you
know.
did some fucked up shit, like that's your way to like, I yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get out of this world because I don't think I could live
Period.
with myself with that. You know what I'm saying? But not
Yeah.
because my girl left me, or because or because I didn't get nothing from my mom, or oh,
Definitely
they
not
said
on some
no to me.
depression shit. Yeah.
Yeah, man, come on now. Like, you're better than that. As a human being, you're better than that.
But that's what this EFED shit do sometimes, bro. This shit
It
actually
do.
help
It
motherfuckers. It
do.
help motherfuckers from
It should help
thinking
me.
like that. Let motherfuckers just have a place to vent them and like have like, bro, we all have
Have
that
fun.
fucking have fun and we all have that voice in our head. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that motherfucker talk to us and he need to talk to other people besides just us.
Facts. Shout out to BS to the next. I see you out there, Oos. Shout
Yeah,
out to Demon X.
shout
He
to
the
A Dot
future.
too,
He the
cause
future.
cause A Dot also gave a place for motherfucking Midas to
Yes.
just come and do their motherfucking thing, bro. So shout out to you, A
Yeah,
Dot,
man.
cause that boy stay on it, bro. And he's
For
an
real.
amazing basketball player. I know this.
Oh, white. Oh, you know
Yeah,
about
yeah.
white
Go ahead,
chocolate?
talk
You know
about it,
about
because
white
people be
chocolate?
sleeping. They be
Yeah.
sleeping on them in the
They
chat.
Yo,
Go
yo,
don't. They
ahead,
don't.
yo,
Know,
talk about
yo, yo.
they
I'm
don't
gonna
know
cause
about
some
white chocolate.
I'm gonna cause some controversy. I'll bust his ass.
it.
Oh shit!
Nah, but I'm just fucking around. That's my boy A Dot.
I
And
remember.
honestly, bro, growing up, he was one of the best basketball players in our neighborhood.
Yeah, that's facts. You know what's funny
One
though that you
of
say
the
that?
best.
It's funny you say that because one time I'm watching. I used to chill in the 12th Street Park where they used to ball at him, and a bunch of other niggas, and I used to be rolling up because I didn't ball. I didn't ball. I was like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. Like I'm too pretty for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got these new kicks. I'm not doing this.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I'm
fresh,
saying?
motherfucker. I feel that.
Yeah, I wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, me sweating? Like, nigga, you see those bitches over there?
Stop
That's
it.
what I'm here
Yeah,
for.
stop.
You know what
We
I'm saying?
trying to dip after this.
Yeah, so that's what I was on. And I
That's what I
remember
was
one
telling you
time.
earlier. That's why I said that was my whole slogan. You're like, pause. I'm like, nah, bro,
Nah, I
we
know what you're
fresh and
saying.
we
I know what you're
ready to
saying.
dip.
Of course, of course. I was just fucking with you. But that's what I'm saying. Like the thing, right?
Good
I
shit.
remember one time we watching like some highlight shit, right? And there was this dude balling on TV, and me and A we were in the same place together and shit. And the nigga was cooking, and he was like, "Yo, you see what that nigga just did? I used to do that shit to niggas on 12th Street. I used to do that shit to niggas on 12 and Purple Park." And I'm like, "You right?" Because I seen him do it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "This motherfucker's cooking." And he was like, "What? That's light. I used to do that shit to niggas in the park." And I was dying laughing because I was like, "Yo, if people only knew how serious he is, because he's dead ass." Like, but that was the good times, man.
We used to play football too, bro. That shit was
Then
fun
everybody
too.
got kids and shit. Oh, yeah, that I used to get busy with football though,
And we were,
because that was my
and
shit.
I'm not
Only
talking.
thing is,
I'm
that
not
nigga,
talking
shout out to
about.
Tonka.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, shout out to Tonka, right? Because I'm not talking about the one in the schoolyard. We used to meet up in Prospect Park and play tackle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Like,
play
oh
tackle. Even
man.
if it wasn't snowing outside, we were playing tackle.
You
That nigga
know.
Tonka hit me one time, bro. He took my ribs out. I was like, yo, this nigga hit me with the retarded tackle, the retarded strength. And I was hurting for like weeks. And I was like, this
Yeah,
motherfucker Tonka ended my fucking street football career, bro.
yeah. Tonka was a
Shout out to
beast,
Tonka
bro.
though. That's my G. Hell
Yeah.
yeah, man. It's like you motherfuckers like, like everybody, I get it. So everybody grew up out of it. And like I became like a grown ass man early. And I'm like I'm one of the few niggas like out there that actually have my own shit that I could brag about. You get what I'm saying? Like I ain't on it like a lot of niggas. Maybe I may be like all fucked up and broke, but I invested my money when I had it the right way. You get what I'm saying? So that's what
Yeah,
makes me
man.
different
Bless
from
up, man.
everybody else. Yeah, man. For real. Past that. I hear you.
Yeah, my bad, my
Cheers.
bad. That's all. Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Shout out to everybody. Much love, much respect, man. Nothing but blessings, bro. Because
Everybody got in the
eh,
demons. Talk to
yeah,
them.
man.
Who's
And we all trying to do this shit, bro. We all trying to win, bro. But it's just hard to win when everybody trying to win. So let's try to do things different and try to find, this is what me and Ego always fight about. And well, we don't fight. We just wrestle amongst us, like with the problems. Like, yo, we know this is the type of shit we dealing with, and it's always the same shit. Like everybody just want to be number one, but remember what you said, DVD. Like everybody got titles, but they don't even promote them shits.
they don't
So like,
promote this
so
shit?
like, why you want to be number one and you're not like really like you're not coming out the limos. We don't see that.
Right. It's like, yo,
Motherfucker.
you gotta play along with the shit. Like, yo, when A Dot comes to me and
Yeah.
hits me up privately and he tells me, yo, I got a little storyline deal. Like, yo, check it out. I'm gonna screw you over for the title. How you feel about that? I'm like, nigga, let's go. Like, I don't care. Cause like you see, I don't it's not something where it looks like and to everybody else, it looks like, yo, damn, they did this nigga DVD dirty. But in reality, is like I love that shit because it makes the story look better. It looks real. It doesn't look like it's and then like I'm not the type of nigga that when something like that happens, I'm be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm quitting this shit
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it
they
doesn't make
mad
sense.
like, oh, wow, yeah, yeah, yeah. I hate that shit, bro. It's like,
That shit is
bro, just
corny.
let it
Like niggas, and
ride.
then why? So then why you here? If you don't want to play along and you don't want to be part of this shit, then why you here? You got to play your part, bro. Play your part. Everybody has a part to play. Play it. Play yours. That's all I look at it, man. Niggas is corny. Sometimes they look at it in a kiddie way, like I don't like it. I'm done. I'm out of
Yeah,
here.
it's
It's like
more for glory. It's more for glory and less for like
it's
empowering the
yeah. It's
actual
like
community.
you're not making it fun. You know what I'm saying? You're not making it fun. So
Yo,
I
cause
don't.
you gotta,
I
cause you
had
gotta think about it. We gotta share the wins, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
of
some wins and
course,
some losses.
of
And it's
course,
not even about winning, bro. Like we gotta make like I want better storylines. That's why I don't want to be just start wrestling and then what? My characters are gonna go out there, and I don't give a fuck about losing. So let's say he loses 3 4 times in a motherfucking row. What that's gonna say for my character and Midas? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm
right?
not trying to water down my shit. I'd rather do some storyline shit and like yeah, my character get fucked up, but it's not a loss. It's not like an actual loss in a
It's a
match.
win.
But
It's a
but we
win. Yeah,
show, but we gonna give you fights. We gonna give you fight scenes, and people gonna get fucked up, whether
a
it's
hundred,
us or the other people. But at the same time, we're preserving our legacy at the same time because
a hundred
that's one
percent,
thing you got to protect your shit. You don't want to just be out there and just looking like a bozo and
a
you
hundred
know
percent.
and that's what a lot of people out there trying to do because they don't like I said they're not trying to just give to the community, bro.
It's like me, bro. When I first started, I used to get my ass whooped, bro. Like it was bad. And then I caught an opportunity where I make it like I could make a storyline out of like all my losses. And then all of a sudden, when that storyline clicked, I was popping. I was like, yo, I'm a beast. Look at me. You feel me? Like
So
that's how I look at it.
instead of getting a storyline of losses, now you was able to get a storyline of some
I
wins,
was winning. Yeah, exactly.
cooking it up. You know
Like
what I mean?
like when I first like when me and Ego had the feud before the Buried Alive match. That was the first ever Buried Alive match that we ever had in 2K. And yo, me and this like he was cooking me every time we fought. Like every time, even if it was like a tag team match and shit, he used to get the win. And I'm like, all right, like whatever. And then it came
But
to a point where
he used to still show you love. I bet
100%. And then when he lost, he still showed me love. He was like, "Yo, you
you
got that.
feel me.
It's on you." You feel me? Like,
And it
and you
was
know what
on
it
his
is?
birthday too.
It was
I
on my
remember that.
birthday,
Ooh.
exactly. So it was like, "Yo, dude, like this was supposed to happen like that." Because
Yeah,
if
that
it
shit.
didn't happen like that, then it would have made no sense. The storyline would have been like, "Yo, you're still trash." Like, you get what I'm saying? But at the
And
end of the day, like,
that's how I know that's how I feel like sometimes we have like control of this shit if we just like I know it seems weird, but you see how like you was able to win on the perfect timing, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what
the
happens with
crazy
this. You could learn the timing to be able to
100.
control it.
100%. The thing is, too, like he was responsible for the entire pay per view from beginning to end, even the match. Because if you look at it, the nigga made my attire, he made the match, he made the arena, he made everything happen. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, he set it up for him to put somebody over. You get what I'm saying? And like when he did that, like he wasn't really getting much play. Like everybody was like, who? Who? Like what? But at the end of the day, they don't even know that this nigga was the mastermind behind the whole thing. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, but
nobody.
that's where he gets his satisfaction at. Cause he
Right.
gets to that
Right.
because he can still manipulate everything now. That's how he manipulates everything. He's able to control, not manipulate, but control everything in a sense where he could see the pieces of the puzzle before everybody else does because
Right.
of that reason right there. Because everybody overlooks him.
Yeah. Not 100%. Like he has
Same with
like the
my
mind.
brother.
He has like the
Cause he's
mind
just
of Vince
quiet.
McMahon, and
They don't even
like
know he exists.
yeah, he had that Vince McMahon mind. Like shit was
Thank
crazy.
you. Yeah, for
You know what I'm saying? Not the dirtbag part, but like the genius
yeah,
part.
No, no,
You know
no.
what
The
I mean?
dirtbag
I know,
parts.
I know.
That's more on point.
Nah.
Nah, I'm fucking around. Fucking around.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. It's like this nigga was like nobody even knew that. They were like, "Who this fuck is? Who's Alexander Valentine?" I never even heard of this nigga. Like he been taking losses and shit and whatever. Then all of a sudden, after that Buried Alive match, like the demon was over, right? So basically, what he did was he was like, "Yo, he let me get over where like he put an end to that demon character, and now he's the character he wanted to be the whole time that everybody never noticed. You get what I'm saying? So he came
Yeah.
You know
out
what's crazy? You know what's crazy about that is just that, right? Everybody thought that he wasn't around. He was around just first creating stuff, and
behind the
he already
scenes,
knew.
exactly.
And well, he was taking his time, right? because he wanted it to come out perfect. Everybody else just jumps in, yo, just make it look like this and do this and I want this song and that's it. Wrap it up quick. You know what I mean? And then some
Right.
people, go the extra line. No, this motherfucker wanted the arena, the lights, the
Yeah,
belt,
he went
his
ape with it.
attire, the song, the position, the way he moves. He want everything to go in sync. Like that's how he does it.
Yeah, man. It's like one time I was trying to make an arena and I was stuck and I was like, yo, but I don't know what color to put the ropes and the ring. He was like, just save it. He's like, save it real quick. He's like, give me the hashtag. Nigga,
Give
like
me the
within
hashtag.
like, yeah, within like
That
30 or
that's
40
yo
minutes.
that's a t-shirt or a slogan on a hat. Yo, give me the hashtag. You
Mhm.
see what I'm saying? Like we cooking right now, bro. We just need to start just keep doing this shit, bro. That's what I keep telling Prince for the longest. Like my thing with Prince is he just him and my brother are so, and even my whole bro, the whole crew. The only one that's not shy is Frodo Baggins, the dragon. Y'all, the
That's
last
Last
dragon,
Dragon.
I
right?
remember the
Yup.
last dragon. Yep. Yep.
Frodo Baggins and Mills. But then the other half, bro, they're so fucking sweet and quiet, and they're not into that social shit. So that's what's taking us really the majority of the brunt of, because they're still doing the work behind the scenes, but they just, taking their time with trying to be exposed. They do not want to be exposed and have that camera on them type shit.
Right. Yeah, right. I remember
The
because
rest
he
of
was
us, we just cooking it up.
he was never around. He used to pop in like once in a while and shit, and he used to see, but he didn't care. He was like, you wouldn't even know he was there, but he was there. You get what I'm saying? But he was
Hmm.
just looking. He was looking from behind the curtain, like, all right, I see what's going on. Bet I got you. And then like all of a sudden, you get what I'm saying? Because like I'm telling you, like nobody knew nothing. Then all of a sudden, like after that match that we had, this nigga world champ. This nigga's intercontinental champ. This nigga got 2 belts. Then the nigga got 3 belts. Then the nigga got all the belts. And you're like, well, y'all slept on this nigga from the beginning. Remember when y'all was
Hmm.
saying, yeah, this nigga's trash? That y'all was using him as a showrunner, like like just open the show with him. Let's put him against any bum and like see what happens. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, what people didn't notice is like he's putting niggas
And I
on now.
cooked all the legends.
He cooked all the legends. He may have lost to like newcomers and shit, but those newcomers became stars after that. You know what I'm
When
saying?
did Midas come on your radar?
Midas came into my radar after I think after that 6 man shit where it was like Sergeant General, me, Zay, Ego, even Magic was in that shit. It was a bunch of us, and that's when y'all all came out. Cause I remember after that we saw Zero King, then we saw fucking Jay Mills, and we was like, yo, these niggas are cooking. Then we saw you come out of nowhere, and like the shit with you was like, what? Like the attire was so different, and we were like, yo, this nigga look like Nacho Libre. And we was like, yeah, nigga, that's exactly what he's going for. And we were like, yo, that shit is fire, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you whooping niggas' asses like that. So it's even more better because it's like, yo, you lost to a nigga that look like Nacho Libre. You get what I'm saying? So like, it's a joke now. Like now it's like, nigga, you're the joke because you thought you were making fun of me, but in
And he had
reality,
the
it's like
nacho moves.
he had all the moves. Like I was like, look at this nigga, yo, he's cooking y'all, and that
Yeah,
shit was, it's like it's ill.
that took time for us to do type shit. You know what I mean? But like every character we do, it takes a little time, but we still throw them out there, take them for test runs, and like that's the thing. Like we're constantly upgrading them. And then sometimes we
Right,
take some time, like because we got personal shit we gotta do. So then
real
we'll
life
just be
first,
like,
hundred
yeah.
percent,
So we'll just be like, yo, uh, my character's going on vacation or something, and just put them on leeway or just, you know what I mean?
100%.
Because if we don't do that, then what happens is Prince will take the burden on himself and he'll run the characters. Now he's got to run his character plus our characters. You know how hard that must be. But then help
100%.
other people and like he's not just helping people, he's helping EFEDs. Like that's crazy. And I
Talking
know this
about it,
because I'm there cooking with him. You know what I'm saying? Like this
hundred
is like
percent,
nights and hours, countless hours, and like it's not like anything bad. Cause we love this shit, but that's why we trying to put more and do more to it.
100%. Talking about that EFED thing, right? So besides GEW, you part of anything else like this? Not GEW. Or
I'm a,
it's just GW right now. That's it.
I don't know, like with the Midas shit, like I don't talk for Midas, but I talk for myself type shit. Um, I only fuck with the whole. I ain't really doing nothing, but if I do shit, I'll definitely do A-Dot shit. Cause I mean,
Right.
come on, that's one of the best EFEDs in the
It,
game.
it's
You know what
it,
I'm saying?
it's the main one.
Like,
Like,
like what can we say about it? There's nothing to say. But like at the same time though, like I said, we just want to be right. There's a lot of good fucking talent. There's a lot of good talent on that shit. So I don't want to come in and try to um take somebody's shine yet, or there's a time to play for this shit. So right now we just chilling, watching your boy Ego just run rampant.
right. It's like
Yeah, we've been
that.
going cooking, and we've been doing a little tag team with DVD too. He's actually
Yeah,
been
man.
having
How's
got
that
the
Yeah,
going?
because
opportunity to do a run with us.
it's like it's been a
Fantastic.
long
You
time.
know what
It's
I mean?
been a long time
Motherfuckers.
coming that I was supposed to be at Midas a long time ago, but Ada was like, nah, I can't let that happen because then like all the like star power will shift to one direction, and I can't have that because yeah, like the star power when it comes to star power shit is different because I used to be on a heavy, like before like I started working and all that shit. Like I used to be on a heavy where like niggas know who I am. You get what I'm saying? So now imagine if you know who I am and you definitely know who Ego is, and we put us together in the same team, then how are we gonna know about anybody else? Everybody else is gonna be just like a random call that we just downloaded because they
Okay.
ain't on it like we on it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but how is that our problem? It's not. We here to put on the
Exactly.
best fucking show that we can
Exactly.
possibly do, and everybody else, if y'all don't can't do that, then pull out your motherfucking paper and pad and start taking motherfucking notes.
100.
Let's get
100%.
busy with this shit. Like, yo, y'all want real shit? Then let's get busy with this shit. But when we do this shit, we can't take it personal. We can't get into our real life shit. And I see a lot of motherfuckers like do that shit too. Like that's totally
That's a good
uncalled
point.
for. Yeah, that's
That's a
totally
good point.
uncalled for.
How do you feel about that part where when motherfuckers be on some shit like, oh, when they instead of dropping a real promo, like a real promo the way wrestlers do it, they say shit like, oh, you a pussy or you a bitch, or like I don't see that as wrestling talk. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't like you shouldn't be talking like that, first of all, because now you're like you're not really talking wrestling, you're talking personal. You get what I'm saying? I mean that's corny. Because at the end of the day, I must have struck a nerve, or an Eagles version. Like if they look at it like that towards him, they hating. You get what I'm saying? Like I remember when he had a little drama with somebody, rest in peace. But when he had trouble with that man, the thing was that man was like, "Oh, but look at your creations. Your creation look like cartoons, or your creation looks like iffy." He said some shit along those lines, and Ego was like, "Oh, some like my nude. Like, if you're mentioning shit like that, that means you're watching close and you're hating. You get what I'm saying? So now, how do you feel about when people take it to that level where they come out and they start talking like about your creations and taking it personal like that, and they start saying shit like on their promos, like "Yo, you a bitch" or "You pussy" and shit like that, which that's not really wrestling talk. How you feel
Well,
about that?
give room for the real ones to do what the fuck they gotta do and take over the situation. But this is my problem with the ones who could take over the situation and got better promos. Don't fucking totally embarrass the motherfucker who's trying to get their shit together. Make it
Facts,
so if you're better than them, all right, do it in a way where you can still make them shine a little bit, because then you totally gonna make your fucking shit look corny anyways.
facts.
It's a
I
give and a
respect that.
take with this shit, bro. It's a give and a take, bro. And you got to be able to give and take, bro.
100%. Yeah, I wanted to see how other people felt about that because the way I feel about that is like, yo, that's you mad. I must have struck a nerve because you mad. You know what I'm
But
saying?
that makes for good promo, those ones. But then at the same time, like it just takes away from like the whole EFED word. Like now it's like we put a lot of time and work in this shit so they could be safe and fun for everybody. And then it's like, oh shit, we can let it keep going a little further because it's good promo, or now we have to like be responsible and clip a whole fucking episode or a season or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like after a certain point, we got to know that we got to be responsible with what we're doing because there's time, and then now eventually the goal is for us to start making bread with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So now once you start making money, you can't be playing around with that like that, bro. You can't just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't feel like going to work today.
It's facts. What's next for you guys for Midas? Because apparently, what we people don't notice is that whatever Midas touches, it turns into pure gold. But in this point, it's like it turns into pure platinum because it's already proven. Anything that Ego touches so far is what you guys already understand, that he's like the face of the Midas thing, and he's the reason that Midas has this name keep going because he promotes y'all motherfuckers like he promotes y'all more than he promotes himself. The only thing is he's been promoting himself lately because you guys, dealing with real life shit first, so which is understandable.
And
But
it's only right. Yeah.
it's only right. Like so y'all do look at Ego, the princess, the leader and the head honcho as Midas goes forward from day on, right?
No. Does he see himself like? Yeah, yeah. I gotta ask him that.
That's
Look,
what I'm
Nah, I don't
asking.
see myself as
look,
that.
look, when it comes to matters, there is no leader. We all in this as one.
That's what makes us us.
We carry.
One. Everyone's a collective with their own personality, their own type.
So y'all
Because you
look at it.
can't.
So you basically looking at it like there ain't no leader here. It's like we're a movement as a unit, not a movement as
Yeah,
a one person and then these guys, right?
exactly. We never move like that.
Copy, copy.
All
That's
right.
real
So
though,
you
man.
asked us what does Midas got going on? Like,
What's
see, like
next for
check this
Midas?
out.
Yeah.
You said that Midas, anything we touch turn to gold. So now the big question is, who want to be touched by Midas? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, who want to be
Midas,
turned to gold? Like, where y'all see the direction of Midas?
Well, I see from Midas is every time a motherfucker gets in the ring with y'all, they get spanked. But when they get spanked, they have a name now. So it's like, yo, it's like for example, you fight Ego right now. Anybody fights Ego, then all of a sudden, like that person before he fought Ego, he was talking shit. He was trying to get a name for himself, but nobody really acknowledged him. He steps in the ring with Ego. Ego whoops his ass like badly, but he puts up at least some type of fight. But now, since he put up some type of fight, people respect him for that. They're like, yo, you got in the ring with Ego though. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? You're somebody now. So you know what? I'm gonna start watching you from now on. Because they don't have to watch Ego no more because they already know. You know what I mean? Like the only way you can stop Ego the Prince, the way he's moving right now, because he's the only one like really holding down for like the Midas Inc. Because you guys, y'all got real life shit going on, which is understandable. But like he comes out and
Yeah,
he's
I've been
putting
on
the work.
vacation, you know what I'm saying, for a couple of
Of
months.
course,
Just
I'm looking forward to seeing you return, bro. When you return, and A dot too, man. He's been on a little like personal shit too, like real life first shit. And a lot of people don't understand that
Shout out to A Dot.
for
Thank you,
you
real,
know,
for giving us a place,
for real.
to let us
I,
do what
I
we do.
this podcast shit wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for A dot too. And like the other days, like I'm gonna air it out because I don't give a fuck because I'm controversial like that. But some stupid motherfuckers, they know who they are too. They're in the chat and they talking about how the GW fell off. It ain't the same anymore. Um, I'm trying to move on from this and that. It's like, my nigga, if it wasn't for A dot, you wouldn't even have that energy to even say that. You get what I'm saying? So
nah,
it's
but
like,
just think about it. They still talking, bro. It's when they stop talking that's gonna be a problem.
yo, you can leave. Like, yo, if you feel that way, then get the fuck out. Because yo, we understand. A lot of us understand. Like, yo, real life first, bro. Like, what we gonna do? Like, what we're gonna force this nigga to fucking do a show? I told him, I was like, yo, as long as like you grant me the permission, I'm gonna keep the GW name alive. You know what I'm saying? In this
And
case, it
that's
ain't
and
just
that's the thing,
GW.
right? That's when it becomes other people's time to do their thing and become and make their name and right now
100.
because there's not nobody trying to fill that void, they gonna put all the blame on all the people who was last doing it.
right? They'll be like, they'll say some shit like, but Nacho ain't active and Zero King ain't active. So the fuck y'all talking about? And
Well,
it's like,
Nacho never really made a debut on AW yet.
what do you mean AW?
On like
On A Dot show.
on
On
A
He was
show.
Dudley.
tag.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was
he did.
tag team champions with Vic
Yeah,
with
was
Magic.
champs. Yeah. It's
Oh, he
just we
was.
understood. Yeah, it's that we
Yeah,
understood that
yeah.
you were dealing with some shit in real life because Ego done said it. He said it in the
I be
chat.
forgetting the
Like,
timeline of this shit because
That was the end of 23.
like
Y'all just
yeah,
didn't come
yeah.
back for 24.
this ain't no real life shit. This is just my character. Like I was just doing a lot of cocaine. I crashed my fucking Bentley. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah, niggas was flying in private jets and shit, walling. That's what's up
yeah.
too
So
about when Midas drops promos. Yeah, niggas drop promos like the GTA lifestyle,
yeah, and
and
I hate coming.
that shit is super fire.
I hate coming out with a belly. So I gotta work on the six pack real quick. You know what I mean?
You were bushwhacking
I just a lot of cocaine and strippers, man.
cocaine and strippers. I hear you.
It's a
Yeah,
hell of a
man.
drug. But you know what happens when when you dominate a situation. Like I'm not even talking about the A dot show. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like before that we was doing this other EFED shit. We did our damn fucking thing, bro. And you know what's the crazy part?
Grand Slam over there too.
Yeah, you know
But
what the
let's not
crazy
even talk
part? That
about
shit
it.
was just for
But I heard,
fun and
I heard they were buying views over there though. So y'all fans wasn't really real fans. They were bots. I don't know.
well, you know
That's what
what's
I heard.
funny? Like I don't know, I can't like argue and say that because like I wasn't behind the scenes. I just when I was on, I did the best I could. That's all I can do type shit, right? Um, but I mean, you could see the numbers was different. Like apparently from when we was there and when we wasn't there.
That's true.
I'm not
Like,
trying to like say
we don't even hear from those people anymore since y'all
nah,
left.
bro. I ain't gonna talk bad. I love those. I loved everybody who I met in this EFED type stuff
You ain't
with
gotta
this
sugarcoat
wrestling
it.
shit. Because before this, we was just wrestling ourselves.
I know. Yeah,
Maybe
like
that's
that's
why we so good because we
Cause we was
finally got
doing
other
the. I
people we
told
could
you how the
wrestle.
whole
Because this whole
EFED
time we've been
in the
wrestling
crib PvP.
ourselves.
that's facts. That's facts though. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like I don't have no problem with those motherfuckers and shit over there. It's just the thing that hurt my feelings out of that thing was the fact of how they went about it to start that shit and how they took like certain people. They took like at least half the roster with them. You know what I mean? And it was on some sucker shit where he practically manipulated a bunch of people saying, "Yo, listen, come to my shit. I'm gonna put you on, and I guarantee you're gonna get more views than they do, right?" But he didn't say the fact that we're gonna buy views and we're gonna we're gonna basically screw people over to make you pop. You get what I'm saying? And reality was he took people that were champions over here, and yo, like it's not like if I let you in my house, bro. Like I let you in my house, the least you could do when you're in my house is act like a human being and be like, yo, um, like when you go to somebody's house as a visitor, they offer you something to drink. You don't just go up into somebody's fridge the first time you go into the nigga's house. You get what I'm saying? You don't do
Right.
that. You don't go and put your feet on their couch.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I'm
too
saying?
comfortable type shit,
You're
right?
too
Yeah.
comfortable, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now you went and did that. And then on top of that, you went instead of saying some shit like, yo, if I want to start my own shit right now, I'm not gonna go on and be like, yo, fuck A dot, come to my shit and I'm gonna show y'all niggas mad love. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the show. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna come up to you and be like, yo, listen, you can still fuck with A dot show. I'm gonna start my own show and I'm gonna do my shit like this, but I'm still gonna show GW love. You get what I'm saying? Like he didn't do it
I
like
mean,
that.
but if you think about it, it's always been like that. That's like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? That's like
right,
like
right,
Pink and
right.
Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. Like you gotta have a rival team. And like it sucks that, some people are not genuine in how they do stuff and they always got a motive. Like that be the weird part. Like, bro, just be genuine and good stuff will happen.
Yeah, man. Be humble. That's
Be
all you ask.
humble, bro, right? Cause look, we didn't like look a couple of months ago, bro. Like, bro, everybody probably like, yo, how the fuck Jay Paradise on this shit? He do the least.
Right.
I'm humble, bro, and I respect this, and I love everybody I met, and I'm thankful. When I met DBD, I was a champ, but I was a young champ, and he was the Rock, and I was like fucking like Jeff Hardy and them just coming in type shit. You know what I'm
Copy.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
who the
Nah,
fuck am
100%.
I to act like I'm better? No, I bow down and show respect, and now I get a chance to come up on his shit, and I can talk all that shit to all y'all. That's why y'all gotta watch y'all shit. You know why? Cause
Facts.
Nacho is
Facts.
Talk to
You
fucking
him.
gotta
Team Midas, and I've been
you gotta
trained by
crawl before
fucking
you walk.
ego. Y'all
Let's
scared of
go.
ego, right? So yeah, y'all know what time it is.
They don't know about Ego's creations, man. It's like, yo, this nigga is one of the most genius creator that there is out there. And a lot of niggas just like, they bypass it. It's like the other days,
You
right?
know
I
what it
come
is
out.
too? I don't post it. I don't post
Exactly.
it.
That's what it is. If you post it, you know a lot of niggas are gonna steal your shit, bro.
Hmm.
Because you know
Yeah,
it's
but
out
I
and
there.
just
also he be
posted. I
winning,
posted
and
on
he
yeah
be
on the
backing his shit up,
community,
right? So it
but I don't
almost
like
seems.
sharing the Facebook chats and the groups and all that shit. Like you know how they be giving awards of the year, like oh the best creator of the year, and I be looking at that shit and I'm like,
How come my name ain't
but
even mentioned? Yeah.
I don't even want to be mentioned
You
because
don't, but
like
still, but you should though, because they should
like
know. They should know. You know what I'm saying? You should know. Like nigga, you got it on your bully shit, then niggas gonna get mad. Cause I'll
yeah
fucking come out there.
exactly.
I'll come out there and be on some bully shit and be like, yo, if you don't lick that
But I'd
white
rather
dog
be
shit
humble
off the
about it.
floor, I'm gonna smush your face in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now we be talking about that show all the time, but he always stay humble, and I agree with him to stay humble on it because it's like
Nah, that's
for the
real though.
first chance you gonna get a fucking reality check, you know?
That's facts.
That's why I
Eh,
didn't when I first met you, even though like I didn't know you were such the veteran you was. If I'd have made the mistake and be like, "Oh, who the fuck you are?" Well, I don't give a fuck. We Midas, and not realizing you Midas too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But and that's what a lot of these guys don't do. They don't take the time to know, or they just be dick riding. Which don't dick ride, bro. You could have a genuine respect and love and admiration for people
On
without
it.
dick riding.
On it. Like 100%. That's everything you just said right now, from the first word to the last, was 100% accurate. That's how you're supposed to be. You feel me? Like, you're supposed to give niggas their flowers when they still around. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give them their flowers when it's too late, because it's too late. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, right? Like, I'm not trying to say that I'm like the greatest, but in my view, from where I came from and from where I started, I'm the greatest, because nigga, like, you don't even know how hard I had to work to get to where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, creating wise. You know what I mean? Like, I went hard, bro. Like, it wasn't just like this shit didn't come overnight. Like, yo, I had to put in work, bro. And I was like, yo, I'm tired of getting laughed at. I'm tired of niggas thinking that I'm punking this shit. Then all of a sudden, I flipped the script on niggas. I turned the tables, and now everybody's like, oh, word. And then when when somebody new meets me, like, they look at it like, yo, this guy talks a little, this nigga talks too much. But I'm like, but I talk, everything that I'm saying is facts though, because I'm not talking just shit just to talk shit. I'm talking shit because it's accurate. You get what I'm saying? Like you said, like, yo, you can't just come out of nowhere and just be like, yo, oh, you're the top dog, I'm better than the top dog. Nah, it doesn't work like that, because you
You
don't
gotta
even
put in
know
your
what I'm
time.
about yet. You got to
Yeah,
put in the time
and you
first and
definitely
show
put in your
people that you're
time,
that top
bro.
dog. Yeah, I've definitely put in the time, bro. I done waited, I've been patient, and I was like, damn, I couldn't get it done, and then Ego was, as a matter of fact, Ego was the one who told me. He was like, yo, I'm gonna give you a word of advice. He's like, don't update your call before the pay-per-view. If you're gonna update him a week in advance. That way he can get like at least 2 or 3 matches in before the pay-per-view, and that way he has the momentum. I never knew that. You get what I'm saying? So I used to go in there with a blind, like, nigga, with a loaded gun, walling. You know what I'm saying? Then I realized, I was like, yo, he's right. Because this is the reason why I couldn't win the big one. Then I did that shit. I won the big one, and everybody was like, "Oh, but your championship run didn't count because of this and that." But I was like, "But you knew I was champion, though, right? My account didn't run, but you're over here challenging me. Yo, I had motherfuckers make storylines
Yo,
where
cheers.
it wasn't even cheers.
Here,
And when
Joe.
it wasn't even involved in them. Like all of a sudden I had to fight a whole faction one by one, and I was
Hmm.
washing them. I was
That's
washing them.
That's
You know what I'm
another thing I was gonna say. Midas, all successful members never use each other to jump no other faction or use each
I
other
did
to
that shit
win
by
belts.
myself.
Everybody earned their shit themselves. I haven't really seen a lot of other teams do that. Other teams get
Facts.
involved in other people's rivalries, or to fight me, you gotta fight this guy. Like,
And I'm
what?
like, who the fuck are you?
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
nah, nah.
first
You
of all,
know
I'm
what be
giving
the
you the shot.
nah. You know what be the main reason? Let's talk about it for real. You know what be the main reason? And this is what they thought. This is what people thought was gonna be able to break up Midas. They thought these females was gonna be able to do that shit, bro. That's how they try to attack Midas, bro. They try to attack Midas through females.
It's true though.
Yeah, we
It's
don't.
like,
We
yo, it's
we try
like
to avoid having.
We
it's
didn't
like
never talk about this because there's nothing really never to talk. Like we didn't have a platform worth talking about, and now we do. Shout out to my boy DVD with the best motherfucking podcast in the motherfucking world. You
you're
don't know? Then listen.
you know
You need
now.
to do your research because
Nah, but it's like that. You're right though, but right because it's like when I was world champ, everybody wanted a shot, and I was like, yo, I'll fight you. Fuck it, let's go, let's run it, let's run it, right? But then when they were world champs, they were like, well, you gotta earn your spot here, boy, or you gotta earn it, or you gotta work your way up to this. I'm like, how the fuck I gotta work my way up to it when last week when I was world champ, you was the first one in line talking about run it, and I was like, let's go. You get what I'm saying? But now that you're champ and I'm telling you let's run it, you're over here like, well, you gotta step behind the line. You can't just skip people. I'm like, nigga, who the fuck you are? Like, look
and
at
that's
you.
and that's and that's what that's one thing that Midas don't do. Like that's one thing. Like as soon as I'm champ, bro, the first person who thinks they going let's go. We have to see because like I'm not wasting no time,
That,
bro.
that's
I don't
that's
like
how I'm doing it
gonna
from now
hold
on
on to the
too.
belt.
That's what I'm doing from now on too. From now on, I'm looking at niggas like, yo, if I'm world champ and you coming out of nowhere, if you're nobody and you're not putting in the work and you just come out of nowhere and be like, yo, I want next. I'm like, no, you gotta behind the
I'll
line,
pick
sir.
whoever. Yeah, you got to pick who you think is the best and ready
Yeah,
for
I
that.
want the
Like
best. You're not the best. I want the very best to come see me.
and is
If
that
not,
wrong? Is that wrong?
it's not wrong. That's the hundred
Thank
percent
you.
accurate.
And that's how we feel. That's exactly how we want to do things. But in a lot of EFEDs before, messing with A dot shit, like a lot of them just like say you can do stuff, and then once you do stuff, if it like if it don't work in their favor, then it's like, nah, we can't do that.
Fact.
So we need to be able to be more creative with our matches. See, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Cause these matches, they just not cutting it no more. They're not cutting them no more, bro. Just we need to do these
Just
shits like,
speaking facts. You ain't even
yeah.
lying
I,
about
I
that.
want I want these shits to be a little bit more bloody.
What kind of matches you thinking? Like hardcore, very live, ambulance.
Like everything that they don't want to do. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they not trying to do no motherfucking uh ladders, tables, and chairs. They not trying to
Yeah,
do
I can't stand it.
fucking like
First blood.
I kept seeing what was the big one that they kept doing? The fucking
In the cell or elimination chamber?
they never did the elimination chamber. Or that was like their main event one, right?
Think so. Elimination chamber. Because War Games wasn't out yet. The War Games just came out recently.
Well, what's up? Because
The
they
Elimination
updated the
Chamber and
game,
Hell
right?
in a
So
Cell.
how's the game like? Did they let us do a little more different things and more stuff? Because
They
that's the
added
thing.
a
Like
couple new features, It's actually a lot better.
it usually be the games that be in control of some shit, keep us limited. We need an
We
app.
still got
What we need to
limitations.
do, bro. What we need to do is get in contact with these motherfuckers and have them somehow base the next one on us a little bit, so that we can have more control on this shit artistically.
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
Cause they be limiting us. You know what I'm saying? Like that should be a norm.
they gotta release some of the like what they do the image things. They give you like, oh, you gotta use 96 images or stuff like that. That's kind of like boring and like the layers and shit because you can't really add what you want, or you can only use a certain hat or a certain jacket. That's type corny too. Like if they let you just use whatever you want, that will make for better characters. Also, with the how they have certain items that's locked that you
Yeah.
can only get if you get it through My Rise or whatever. That's corny too. They should just if you pay for the unlimited edition, you should just have everything unlocked already and
You see what I'm
being
saying?
able to
Like
upload
there's
it.
always I hate that shit. So
So
there's a
there's a
couple of things
couple.
with the game that makes it hard. That like puts a lot of artistical blocks on us in this EFED shit. So that we could actually like completely make it ours.
What you think about like GTA? What should they fix? You thinking like they should drop mansions already, or what you thinking? Or you think they should just drop the six?
Honestly, after playing Fortnite for a couple of months, GTA dropped the ball big time, bro.
What you mean by that?
On gameplay,
Elaborate.
like the way you can move on GTA. GTA is so fucking like. Remember that game Drivers? Like so like
Stiff?
1990s gameplay still. Like it's so boxy.
Mhm.
No, you
I
know
get
what I
what you
mean, right?
mean. I get what you yes. I
Yeah.
understand exactly what you mean. Well, another game that's kind of like that is Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs is a little more
And
stiff with the driving.
also fucking that one game that you love, Saint Rose.
Same Rose, yes. Same Rose is great for promos. Graphics is amazing.
You
But as
see,
far as driving,
and you know what's
GTA is
crazy,
better.
bro? Everybody talk about what's the latest and the best game. We was waiting for Skull and Bones, like dickheads, right?
Another they dropped the ball on that one too.
The one that's been always like solid through the whole thing, besides GTA and all them other games and stuff, it's really been fucking Red Dead Redemption 2.
Hmm.
Red Dead's real. Yeah,
Yeah,
GW's coming back.
yeah. Red Dead's been on. They've been on point. They haven't dropped the ball.
Just like that cowboy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that shit feels so real. The maneuver, the gameplay,
Yeah, it's
Yo,
dope.
real talk though, the
it's
best
just it's
thing
not
about that
like
is the fist
they could have
fighting.
did GTA like that. Why didn't they?
GTA 6 is gonna run on that engine. What you
Yeah, I
said,
know,
Zero?
but you know,
I said the best part about Red Dead is literally the fist fighting.
just think about this though. GTA 6
The
is like
fist
us getting
fighting,
getting a
the drift
reboot.
is
Like
on
we have to
point.
like do everything brand new. Like we're already rich on GTA 5.
How rich?
Yeah,
Like
billionaires,
beyond
Billions?
rich. Yeah.
billions.
True.
But now to start a whole new world.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, GTA 6, we gotta start from scratch. That's the whole iffy part about it. But it's gonna be a new experience.
Yeah, but
But I feel
that's
like
that's
people are
that's
still
what
gonna
makes
be
the
on the
game.
five.
Hell yeah. Well, not really. If it depends how popping that shit is gonna be,
Unless they
because
shut down the servers, you know?
right. But I don't think they should have. So I think GTA 4 servers is still up too. The New York shit.
My thing is, we're gonna get the game, but we're probably not gonna get the online right away.
That's
Yeah, like
true.
they did that last time with this one 5.
Because they've been holding back on that bitch for like 10 years. Grand Theft Auto 5 been popping for 10 years. Faithfully.
Facts. Facts.
How many that's probably the most bought CD, right? Think about how many times you bought
Highest
that
selling
CD.
game. Yeah, highest selling game.
You probably bought that CD by yourself probably like maybe 3-4 times.
I still have my
Everybody has
shit from
bought
the
that game
Xbox
multiple
One.
times.
I had it for 360 and Xbox One. Because I remember you could
I
trade
had
it
that
in
shit
and
for
just pay like
PlayStation.
$10 and then they update it for you and shit.
I had that bitch for PlayStation 3. Then we went to the PlayStation 4. Now to the PlayStation 5.
Pull up, Genie. Yeah, man. So let's talk WWE real quick before we end this sooner. Um what do you think what's going on in WWE? You watch WWE?
Yeah, your boy just won the title. What y'all think?
Who's that?
Yeet.
Yeet.
One of the Usos.
Okay. Well, I think it was finally time for Jay to actually get his burn because that man he's a workhorse. Like
Yeah, that title
I
is
agree.
real.
he's not like Roman.
Literally
Roman's not
real
a regular
deserved.
workhorse, but Roman's goaded. But it is what it is.
I don't know. I think John Cena was better than Roman, and John Cena sucks.
What? This nigga said John Cena out there. I think they
John
shouldn't have
Cena
did
sucks.
Roman like that with his dirty. Yeah, John Cena sucks, man. I think John
Yeah, John
Cena
Cena
is
sucks.
overrated. But he had it. He had the people behind him. The PG era that was all his because all the kids they were loving that fake gimmick that he was doing that rapper shit, which is cool. It is what it is. You do to each his own. But it's like the best gimmick Roman had was the tribal chief gimmick. Before that, I didn't really like Roman. I thought he was trash
And he
too.
got no moves, bro.
Who Roman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. He is. He's one of
Like
those
the
guys.
Rock kept his moves limited, but they were all electrifying.
The Rock was nigga. The Rock is great. Stone Cold was great.
I
Everybody
know, but
sleeps. Stone Cold carried an entire era on his back. Like nobody's done that before. The only thing The Rock surpassed him because he's more charismatic and he
Mm-hmm.
was less injured. If
and that
if Stone
motherfucker
Cold
did
wasn't
that
always
shit,
getting hurt,
and that motherfucker did that shit only off of one move, which was the stunner and the fucking spine buster.
yeah, yeah. But The Rock had mad different moves. He had the people's elbow. He had the
Rock
He had
slap.
the
bottom,
He
spine
had
buster. He had the
sharpshooter,
neck breaker. He had
he
the
had the
suplex.
the
he had this
DDT.
he had that slap that Jey Uso does. That he spits in his
Mm-hmm.
hand and slaps you.
Yeah.
That's just fire. I
Yep.
love that. I love that shit.
He also
The
had
leg
the
stomp.
people's elbow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said that.
And
The rock bottom is like one of the most
it's
underrated moves
electrifying.
too. Yeah, it's just fire.
Sports entertainment. Come on.
I
Most.
think you should always end it with the rock bottom. I used to hate when they used to end it with the people's elbow because I'm like, come on, you know, that's what made
That's not
wrestling fake.
enough. How could that do it?
Yeah, it's not enough, right? That wasn't enough for me. Like Roman at least got the spear, but like Superman punch, if you would have ended it with the Superman punch, I would have been like, damn, it's kind of whack. But he ends it
Yeah,
with the
but
spear.
Roman Reigns had one of the weakest spear.
What?
Not anymore. When he
Not
first started,
anymore.
yeah.
Yeah, when the
When
one
he
off the
became tribal
ropes.
chief,
Yeah, when he
yeah.
became tribal chief with the hoorah, that shit is fire, boy. That shit gives me goosebumps every time I see that shit.
Nah, that's just so weak compared to the Edge.
You don't like it?
Nah, I think Edge had the best spear.
Edge still got the best spear.
Edge.
Yeah.
Edge got the best spear, bro. What?
Edge was a
I
workhorse too.
like Bobby Lashley with the little flip at the end. That was cool.
Bobby Lashley. I forgot about Bobby. They don't be giving black people enough props. Like I don't see a black person besides The Rock or pretty much The Rock holding the title for long. You get what I'm saying? Like they always like screw them over. Like they did Bobby, like they did Kofi. like they did. Who else was black that was champ?
Booker T.
You know, just say King Booker.
But Booker T held the title for a while. But that's because he's charismatic though. He was like the black version of. He was like the real hood nigga Rock. You know what I'm saying? They had the same moves. You know what I'm
I
saying?
see
But
what you're saying.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like he's like a pure nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
Listen, you know what's crazy? This is yo. I'm gonna say some fucked up shit, but I don't want nobody to get mad, right? But look,
Bobby going to AEW. Wow. Yeah.
this yo, bro, wrestling's got so bad that it gave a chance for people to have some shit called the EFED world.
Hmm. It's called. It's like
Cause think about it.
This EFED
If
shit really popped off though.
Cause just think about it. If there was real good wrestlers like the '90s and the '80s type shit, there wouldn't be none of this EFED shit, right? But because wrestling is just so fucking soap opera-ish and a novella type crap, and these wrestlers don't even like they got these contracts where they can't even bleed no more. You know what I'm saying?
No, they
It's
could
like
bleed now. They going to Netflix too. Now you gonna see titties and all that shit now.
Yeah, they're
yeah,
going
but they
back
got
to.
certain people out of the way now, so it probably gonna change big time.
It's going down.
Finally, might be worth watching now.
I mean, I wasn't really watching as much as I am now, but like I'm more tuned into SmackDown because of Roman than I am to then Raw because they took the butt off the Puerto Rican. Because again, Puerto Ricans are like black Mexicans, you know. So
Oh, you fuck with Roman? My bad.
yeah, I fuck with Roman heavy, boy. I fuck
My
with
bad.
Damian Priest too.
Now he's
It's just
talking
like
about Damian Priest. They take the
yeah,
belt
yeah.
from Damian Priest. He's Puerto
It's like
Rican.
I don't really like I like Cody because he's a workhorse and Cody's like a beast in the ring. But besides being a wrestler in the ring and being nice, I don't think he's that good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's
respect to
boring
that.
to
Yeah,
me. I give him
is that
respect for he's willing to die out there in the ring. That's
That
cool.
yeah, that's the
But
only respect he gets.
his promos and shit, he sound like he's boring to me, you know. But to each their own, you know.
He's
People like him.
trying too hard. That's what the issue is. He's trying
He's
too
trying
hard to
too
get
hard,
baby
right?
face.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying way too hard.
Yeah, it seems
It's
fake,
like
you know.
his title run is like it looks like it's like they going as we like they working it as we go. Like they doing it like that. It's not like it's
Ooh,
set up already. It's
yeah.
not like it was already scripted. Like it had a
Cut your
plan.
mic.
They didn't
Good,
have a plan. They
good
ran with
brother.
whatever they got.
Cut your mic, Zero.
Yeah, your
yo?
mic
Shout out
is
to
walling.
Zero because Zero's still trying to trying to communicate. You know what I'm saying? But he's having
Nah, that's
technical
real though.
difficulties.
He hears everything we're saying, so at least he's still
Shout
part of
out to
this.
you, man.
Yeah, man. But anyway, right? Considering that it's almost 2 hours in, these last 15 minutes, it's the part where you get to ask me or Ego any questions that y'all like, and y'all can make it happen. Ego actually can get involved too, considering that he's Midas Management too and Midas Inc. So let's talk about it.
All right, I'm gonna start then.
Short.
DBD. You see yourself going after the world title again? Can you get a rematch? Can you get him one more time, or you just gonna let it go?
And GW, yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the world title again. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna finish the story. No, Cody. I'm gonna finish the storyline that we got, where I'm gonna take out all these Avengers that assembled against me, and I'm gonna Thanos their ass like Infinity War. What's it called, Infinity War?
Zero King, you can text in the chat right here in the group. Your questions, and I can ask them. All
Well,
right.
is my mic better?
Oh yeah, we hear you now.
Yeah, okay, I fixed it.
Yeah,
All right.
man. Well, your mic
Well,
works now.
yeah, because I swapped headphones.
Yeah,
Should
go
have
ahead.
been
So
did that.
ask them a question.
You should have opened with that, boy.
That's the
Honestly,
one you use from now on.
Damn, not the
so
last 15 minutes, bro.
honestly,
It's
there's only
crazy.
one question I got left, and that
Shoot.
is, When you gonna stop running?
Oh shit. That's it. Next GW show. If it's not a pay-per-view, me and Zero King 1-on-1. I want that shit in the Hell in the Cell. Iron Cage. Let's see who
Nah,
wins then.
first blood. What do you mean?
Nah, I bleed too fast. You gonna get that. If you win that, then it's gonna look like a fluke. And I don't want no flukes. So you really wanna get in the ring with the king of violence, and you don't want to bend no knee, you're gonna have to see me in the iron cage. That's the only way. If you could make me bend the knee in the iron cage, then you the man. That's how I look at it.
And that's the only way I would want to do it anyway. So
You feel
shit.
me? First blood is too easy. That's like a ladder match. It ends quick. Especially with me, I bleed fast. Like I bleed off anything. You could slap my car and then they go bleed.
Yeah, I'm a bleeder too, bro.
You know. But the blood, that's the thing. Because if you fight me in an iron cage and I start bleeding, you're in trouble. Because that shit just gets me even more hype. And I'm on it. So that's your ass right there, boy. That's it. That's all I gotta say about that.
So you accept that shit, Zero?
You better. You just called me out.
He said he better. He just called me out.
Well, I
You
called
got
you out
any
for a
other
reason.
stipulations, still Zero?
Only question I got is when we doing this?
Like I said, first show. If it's not a pay-per-view, first show up, you up. Let's get it,
Say
Chief.
less. Say less.
Let's get it.
All right.
Next one. Let's go.
Go ahead. Nacho, ask him a question. So we got 5 each, right?
Up to 5. Yep.
And we're just gonna go like 1-1-1. So
Yeah, whatever
Nacho,
y'all
you
want to
win.
do. Whatever y'all want to do. We
So we
get
can
it.
think of the next questions.
Shoot.
Because Nacho got technical difficulties. All right. So right now, who's your top 5? It don't have to be just WWE. Who's your top
Okay.
5?
Uh, top 5. Damn, I don't even got a top 5. I got like a top 3.
Go ahead, shoot.
My top 3 is always gonna be Roman number 1. I'm gonna go with Damian Priest as number 2, and then I'm gonna go with Jey Uso as number 3.
I
And
give you that.
if I want to add 2 more to make it a 5, I'm gonna go Rhea Ripley as 4 and Gunther as 5.
I give you that. I give you that.
Everybody's sleeping on Gunther, right?
Yeah, they are. He can have a long run.
Hell yeah.
Zero King. You got a question?
What's a dream match you would like to see?
JW wise,
Yeah,
I think a dream match would be like damn. It doesn't have to be myself though, right? It could be somebody else.
it could be anything, anyone.
Well, the recent match that I really, really want to see that I'm like, yo, this shit has to happen. I would like to see Magic versus Keith Jackson because that nigga Keith Jackson is a beast. I'm talking about a super beast. And Magic's always been a beast. It's just they never gave him the proper push that he deserved. So I want to see Magic and Keith. That'll be a dream match. Like that's like it has to happen like right now. You feel me?
Respect.
Facts. I can see that.
Hell yeah.
That'd be definitely a crazy match.
Nacho, you back?
Nacho.
So you gotta ask him two. We're gonna ask him 5 questions apiece, but you gotta go 2 questions back to back because we skipped you by accident.
It's all good.
All right. All right. So I got a question. Would you Who you think will be a good match for Nacho?
As a return match.
As a return match right now for Nacho, uh, I can see you fight somebody like a big name that doesn't really have much of like they don't really give him a push. But I could see you fighting somebody like Wolf Danger or somebody like fucking SGK. You know what I'm
Those
saying?
are all big names.
Those are big names.
And day ones.
Anybody
So
else?
Let me give you the third one. So I'm gonna give you three. So I said Wolf Danger. Oh, David Pope. But now, if you really want to be goaded, I want to see you fight Demon X. You know what Demon X has done? I don't know if you. I don't think you know what Demon X
they
has
don't
done.
know.
They don't know.
That's
Demon X is the first ever in all EFEDs that I've ever been a part of to ever defend the title 10 times and not lose. He passed Zay. Zay did 7. This nigga did
So
10.
look, first two or first three you mentioned, besides the guy you just talked about,
If I know
so
what?
he's saying Wolf Pope and SGK, they're all part of DWO.
Yeah, the
bro.
DWO.
One match, all of us. Let's go.
They're
Oh,
all part of one team.
I
So it
don't
would
give
be
a
dumb
fuck.
jumping you. Well, I don't
Let them
think
they're
do
gonna
I
it.
flip
think they're
it.
scared to fight each other.
Let
I
them
Yeah,
don't know
do
if
it,
they
bro.
they
don't want their own smoke.
they're scared to fight a fatal four way. So I don't know if they'll go for
Listen,
that.
one team, Nacho, and if that works out, then Nacho will go against that other dude. What's his name that you just mentioned?
X
Mister held the belt 10 times.
Nah, he hasn't.
X.
Yeah, Nacho ain't worried about no little Mister X. So let me take care of these three Brajonis, and then after I get done with them, then I'll go after X.
Okay.
Let's see if it works out that way, cause
There's a question there. There's a
sometimes the
question
tides
there
turn.
for ego too.
So what's the question? I'm not. I don't see the chat. So what was the question?
The question is your favorite WWE top 3 promos.
Promos. I'm gonna give people who instead of promos itself, I'm gonna give people who I think were best on the mic. So obviously, my first one is gonna be The Rock. I don't think there's nobody ever been greater than The Rock on the mic. My second one, believe it or not, is Enzo Amore. He's not part of WWE anymore, but I feel like he's one of the best to ever do it on the mic. And let's see, someone I'm gonna go with someone now from the modern era. I'm gonna go for someone who just came out of the NXT who's coming up, Carmelo. I feel like
Mellow.
nobody's on Melo's page right now besides Trick Williams, but they're pretty much the same, you know. So I feel like he's the future of
If you had to choose
the
one
mic.
between those two, Trick Williams and Mello and Carmelo Hayes,
I feel
who you
like
think is
Melo's
better?
better, but
All right,
they're
but
gonna give it to Trick because of how the image
size and
of
shit. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
If you had like one of their styles, which one of them resembles your style right now as active? Like
Yeah, that's crazy. You asked that man which one his style would act like more. One, so what type of question? That I'm just like,
no, no, like
I
which
feel like
style is more
who's
like connected to his character than
I would go with
you
the
know.
mellow because like when I came in, I'm not gonna lie, when I first started, when I was doing the manager shit, I wanted to be a baby face.
Okay.
But that shit did not work out for me. They had other plans. They were like, you
Some
know what,
people
you're
just
gonna be
can't
a
be baby
heel.
faces. Yeah.
You was gonna be you're gonna be a heel. And I ended up like fuck if I'm gonna be a heel, I'm gonna be a heel like no one's ever done it before, you know? And I kind of just
Facts.
became part of my character. And I'm used to it. So I kind of feel like I got more of that mellow that like he don't give a fuck. Like, you know, Trick Williams is still trying to win the crowd and like you're trying to
Wolf
get hype.
that trick. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
On it.
saying? Like Melo is more like, my accolades speak for itself. I'm no longer trying to win over the crowd. Like this is it. This is what you're getting, and
What you
which
see is what you
seems to
get.
work for me because now the whole new generation dresses like me.
They say you're John Morrison and Triple H.
Yep, that's big facts. Whoever said that is got a
Little
keen eye
genie.
because that's yeah, she knows my style.
She sees it. She knows her shit
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, she's that's I don't call her the GOAT for no reason. Not just because she's a Grand Slam, but her wrestling, because I is more than WWE. Her wrestling knowledge and
Is
information has
on
always
point.
been on point.
Yeah, is on point. 100%.
She actually studies
No,
her shit and
no debate. The only thing that I see that's little sus about her, like
is the
her,
AEW
the
fan.
AEW fan, right? Besides that, I just like because she doesn't want to admit the fact that AEW is watered down and
Maybe
like,
that's why she's a Cody fan. Never know.
well, Cody was like a CEO of
Yeah, the
AEW,
vice
so
president.
Yeah, but we was there too.
No, we talking about AEW, the wrestling show on TV.
Oh,
Like how they got WWE, they got AEW.
still in a moment.
facts.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, her knowledge has been on point.
Now she
But
on
she didn't
point with
pull
it.
up to
She
the
she she
to the
she
pull
doing
up.
something right now. She on her zombies killing shit.
Oh, she on Call of Duty.
Nah, I mean, let's see you. Grab my strong hand. Stuff the shit out of it. You don't know what that's from.
Great movie.
Nah,
That's a
man. But
scary
yo,
movie.
One
it
thing though that I don't know, it hasn't been said, or nobody has said it yet, but I only drink the finest breast milk.
I only drink the finest breast milk. 100% Cambodian. He said, "This is a real good ass sugar cookie."
Yes.
Oh shit.
Damn, bro. That's so funny. Nah, but thanks, yo. Thanks for letting us on the podcast and showing us
No,
love.
100%. No, 100%. I was just gonna say that, man. It's like it was a pleasure speaking to y'all niggas again, bro. Like actual voice like this. You know what I mean? Because this shit was way past overdue. Because you guys are like, you guys are like a movement, and without y'all, GW wouldn't even be what GW is. Because y'all have a real major impact to it. Like, as soon as Ego brought y'all in on some, like, yo, I'm a manager. These are the guys, and then he doing his thing. It's like it's different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that he put y'all on, but he put y'all on. You get what I'm saying?
And notice they
So
all became champions on their own right.
it's a
That's why I
reunion.
said
That's right.
we didn't like jump people backstage for them to win the title. Like they did it on their own. They earned their shot. So I can't even take that credit from them, you know? But we can say
On it.
as a faction, we've all it was like kind of like the four horsemen. We all had gold at the same time. When we all left as champions. Like this is not new, you know? And we do this shit all the time. Just stay humble.
On it. That's real. Yeah, man. But like you said, man. Like this shit was real. I love it that Midas came through, showing the podcast some love. The thing I want to say is we have to do a part 2 and a 3 because there's a lot of shit that we didn't cover that I wanted to ask y'all. It's just I got work in like 4 hours. So,
Yeah.
but
Apologies and thank you for having us.
nah, of course not. It's like I just need this shit. I'm only doing this shit like every night kind of shit. It's because I need Twitch to start paying me. The niggas is holding out on me. I understand. They be paying everybody else, but they don't pay me, and I'm the
Remember,
hardest fucking worker.
it's about
Yeah.
time.
It's that time.
Let my brother eat, bro. Let my brother eat.
Yeah, for real. Let me eat. Damn. Shit. Niggas got fat while I was starving. It's my turn.
Feel
You
you?
know? King of New York shit. Yeah, I already know. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this was another episode of This and That. We were in the building tonight with Ego the Prince, also known
Yeah.
as my co-host Alexander Valentine, Midas Inc. He brought in tonight the one and only Nacho Libre, J Paradise. He also brought in the GOAT in the making, Zero King, the one and only, the Slayer, the Saiyan. This motherfucker's yo, y'all better look out for Zero King. If y'all don't know him, y'all gonna know him later on. I'm about to put him on the map. I'm about to bury his ass in the hell in the cell. Um, but besides that, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who tuned in too. Out there, I appreciate you. Genie Jar, you already know. Demon X, the Oos. That's my other co-hosts. Both of them.
Yeah.
They should have been here. I don't know why they slacking on me, but real life first, I get it. And I know that Demon is under the weather. You know what I'm saying? He's caught a cold because
Hope you get better, man.
yeah, the climate change and shit. Shout out to him. Shout out to his kids too, because supposedly him and his kid both got sick at the same time and shit. And that's just terrible. You know what I'm saying? Especially when kids get sick, that's just the worst.
I need
But
my praise and love.
yeah, always, all day. They gonna get better. You know how it is. But like I said, man, I appreciate everybody who came through. BS to the next. I see you out there too. I saw you.
The future, BS. I see you.
Yes, sir. But
What BS? Question for you: will you
shoot.
be the one to stop the one? I see you at the
Ooh.
FTW Gauntlet
Ooh.
match.
Ooh. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, this was another episode of This and That podcast. Midas Inc. in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Magic the Destroyer. He wasn't with us tonight. Shout out to uh Mr. J Mills, right?
Mm-hmm.
J Mills,
Hunter,
also
yeah,
known
Hunter
as the
Mills,
Hunter
and
Mills. J Mills, that's the fucking rapper. Hunter Mills. There you go. Hunter Mills, the Flash himself, one and only. You already know. Uh, everybody who I missed,
Dragon,
Midas, Wonderboy, the Last Dragon.
Wonderboy.
You
Yeah.
already know, man. Hope maybe one day we get all of y'all in here one time. You know what I'm saying?
Nacho.
Especially Nacho Libre in the motherfucking building, also known as J Paradise. Smokes the finest weed grown on earth. If you don't know, you know
Bless you,
now.
man. Bless you, man. Bless your podcast.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Just know, make sure y'all tune in for the future shows. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All of y'all involved. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we're gonna do a part 2 and 3. Hopefully, we get the whole entire Midas in this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
thank you,
But
thank you.
you already know, baby. We out this bitch.
Peace.